What's going on, guys? JSGC here, and we are here for another Manchester City live watch along. Today we're going to be doing the live watch along of the EFL Cup final between Manchester City and Tottenham Hotspur at Wembley. Really looking forward to this game. First piece of major silverware on offer. We've got fans in the stadium for the first time this season for a Manchester City game. There's 8,000 fans in total at Wembley Stadium for this clash. 2,000 Manchester City fans there as well. The sunshine is out in London. What isn't to like in terms of this game? Now, before I crack on with this live watch along, make sure, like always, if you are enjoying the content, you want to help to support my channel, then do subscribe. Press that red button, press the bell and put your push notifications on. I am aiming for 17,000 subscribers. We're now less than 700 subscribers away from that goal, so any help towards that, ladies and gentlemen, would be much appreciated by me. Don't forget also, you can find my social media links there in the description below and also on the yellow banner too if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. My email also in the description below too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries. Leave a thumbs up if you do enjoy this live watch along. Once more, we are aiming for 100 likes on this live stream. At the time of me looking at the likes at the moment, we're now only 83 likes away from that goal. It's only a minimum like goal as well, so 100 likes, that is the aim, ladies and gentlemen. If you're watching this and you haven't already, then please do leave it a thumbs up. Thank you to everyone that has left a thumbs up so far. It is much appreciated. Don't forget also that you can leave your thoughts if you're watching this after the game in the comments below or on the live chat. We've got JSGC member Adam Quinn on the live chat looking for 100 likes, so thank you very much for Adam for tuning in for that. That is much appreciated. We've got John in on the chat, we've got Mohammed in on the chat, we've got Clarksman in on the chat going for 2-0 to Manchester City. We've also got Dupe as well, and also we've got Citizens in the chat as well, so thank you very much for tuning in. It is much appreciated by me. So we're going to, speak about the teams in just one moment, and then we'll go through the Tottenham team as well. There's quite a bit to discuss. City have got this big match coming up against PSG in midweek, which of course I thought City would be focusing on, but they haven't. So yeah, lots for us to really get our teeth into and discuss going into this cup final. But before I do that, make sure you do go and check out today's video sponsor, which is OneFootball. We've got the OneFootball promo video, which I'm going to roll for you right now. This video is brought to you by OneFootball. If you want to download the OneFootball app, all you need to do is press the link at the top of my description, which will take you forward to where you can download this app. The OneFootball app is extremely useful if you are a huge football fan just like me. It provides you with the latest footballing news, transfer news, and the latest videos as well. It is one source of information of where I get my transfer news from. It also allows you to see the latest scores with what's happening in the footballing world. If you just click on a game, including any Manchester City game, it will not only bring up the latest team news, but it will also bring up the latest statistics and keep you up to date with everything happening in that game. If you want to download this app, all you need to do is press the link at the top of the description to stay up to date. So if you want to go and follow and download OneFootball, then all you need to do, press that link at the top of my description. That will take you to the download page to download OneFootball. OneFootball is going to keep you up to date with all the latest football fixtures, results, statistics, all that good stuff, as well as live league tables, what channel you can view today's game on. By the way, it is live on Sky Sports main event if you are wanting to watch this game in the United Kingdom. It also keeps you up to date with the latest football news and transfer news. Downloading the OneFootball app gives you the best footballing app out there. It is free as well to download, and it also helps to support the future content created here on my channel. Thank you to everyone that has downloaded OneFootball so far through the link in my description. It's just at the top of my description if you want to go and download OneFootball. So without further ado, let's crack on with today's preview. Build up to this game. It's the Carabao Cup final, the EFL Cup final, the League Cup final, the trophy that Manchester City have won back to back for the last 3 seasons, looking to make it number 4. A win today means we'll be the 8 times EFL Cup champions, equaling Liverpool's record. So fingers crossed we can do that and get hold of our first piece of silverware for the season. Tottenham looking for their first piece of silverware, major piece of silverware, since 2008. So something has to give here, and I'm hoping that we are going to be in for a good game. So I've got my phone ready, locked and loaded. So what we're going to do, that's the last piece of major silverware. Manchester City won the EFL Cup there as my background. Hopefully by this evening that will change to this season. That'd be fantastic, and that'll be Fernandinho lifting the trophy. We've got the OneFootball app, you can just see there. So we're going to be using the OneFootball app to keep you all up to date with this match. So, going to start off first with our oppositions. We're going to have a look at Tottenham Hotspur. They're lining up today with Hugo Lloris in goal, Serge Aurier at right back, and Reguillon going in at left back. They've got a centre-back partnership of Toby Alderweireld and Aymeric Laporte. Hojbjerg is going in defensive midfield. They've also got Harry Winks and Giovani Lo Celso going in central midfield. Lucas Moura on the right-hand side, Son-Heung Min on the left-hand side, and Harry Kane passes a fitness test. He's fit to start in this game. Gareth Bale being the unlucky man to miss out. Tottenham's bench for today is Eric Lamela, Moussa Sissako, former Manchester City man Joe Hart, Tanguy Ndombele, again unlucky to miss out, Dele Alli, Steven Bergwijn, Gareth Bale, Japhet Tanganga and Davinson Sanchez. Solid bench there from Tottenham, and a solid team as well. I don't really think I need to speak too much about Harry Kane and how good of a player he is and how good he can be and how many problems he can cause Manchester City. What Tottenham are going to be looking for on this big Wembley pitch is to look to try and find the space and create a couple of opportunities and be clinical. It's exactly what Chelsea did last week in the FA Cup semi-final. Manchester City were underwhelming, not at their best. We had made plenty of changes with the upcoming Premier League game, and we just played a game against Dortmund as well, that we was a bit concerned, it seemed, with our team, and so we'd made a full squad rotation. Not something that I fully agreed with, if I'm completely honest, but there we go. For Manchester City for this game, we have indeed stuck with Zack Steffen going in goal for City, Kyle Walker right back, Joao Cancelo at left back, centre-back partnership of Ruben Dias and Aymeric Laporte, with John Stones being suspended. That's our best centre-back partnership. Not sure I'm going to say it's the best defence or not, because Zinchenko's had a really good second half of the season for Manchester City. I think he'd be right up there for wanting to start in this game. Maybe he's going to be given the nod against PSG instead, but that's still a pretty solid backline from City. Fernandinho going in defensive midfield, like I did say. It's going to be Rodri that's getting a rest in this game. We've gone with a centre midfield partnership of Gundogan and Kevin De Bruyne. De Bruyne starting. That's interesting. He's obviously been past fit. I was expecting him to be featuring against PSG in midweek. I thought he might have made the bench possibly in this game. Instead, he starts. That's big. I'm not expecting him to do a full 90 minutes. It may well be, 50-60 minutes from De Bruyne, maybe even just a half, just to see what happens there and test his fitness. In fact, we've gone with near enough full strength, other than Rodri missing out and Fernandinho coming in, and Bernardo Silva on the bench, and Raheem Sterling starting up front ahead of obviously Gabriel Jesus. Other than that, everything seems to be pretty full strength from City. Mahrez going on the right-hand side, Foden on the left-hand side, and big call. I said Sterling was going to start. Sterling does start. He starts in the middle for Manchester City, and a big opportunity here for Raheem Sterling. I feel like he needs to grab this chance with both hands, because if he doesn't, it's going to be Ferran Torres going ahead of him in the team. It's going to be Gabriel Jesus going ahead of him in the team. It could well be a case of Aguero going ahead of him in the team as well. So this is a big opportunity. Raheem Sterling needs to be getting goals and assists in this game if he's wanting to be starting these big upcoming games for City. If not, like I said, there's going to be other players that will be given that chance ahead of him. This is Sterling's chance. He needs to take this. On the bench for Manchester City today, Oleksandr Zinchenko, Ferran Torres, Sergio Aguero, Nathan Ake, Gabriel Jesus, Bernardo Silva, Rodri, Ederson, and also Benjamin Mendy. A very strong bench there from Manchester City. I expect City to be utilising that bench today with that big game coming up against PSG, and us going with a near enough full strength team there, bar maybe 2 or 3 players, which is much more what I've come to expect from squad rotation. 2 or 3 players I'm absolutely fine with. I'm happy with that team. We'll see how they perform on the pitch, and like I said, get them changes going, get them fresh legs on. Kevin De Bruyne coming off early in the second half. Hopefully he can get through 50 minutes unscathed, see how fit he is, ready to start against Paris Saint-Germain, and I imagine he'll be starting in that striker's position like we saw against Dortmund. So there we go. Moving back to the chat, see who else we've got tuning in. We've also got that Cardiff City fan tuning in once more, so hello. Adam there makes a good point. 6 points will win the league for Manchester City. With our goal difference, it's more than likely going to be 5 points, so we're winning 2 draws. We'll get that job done. Manchester United, of course, just this afternoon, just now actually, have dropped points against Leeds United away from home. Leeds United, of course, beat Manchester City at the Etihad Stadium. I was hoping that Leeds would be able to do us a favour in that match against Manchester United, and it has happened. It's finished 0-0. Means United are 10 points behind, 5 games to play. It's decent, really is decent. Prince there, certainly cakey, has signed for Manchester City. 5-year deal, signed, sealed and delivered, as I mentioned on my transfer update just a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, Mohammed, do agree. Congrats to Leeds there, getting us an important point there. It's always good to see. Apparently it was a very drab, boring, rubbish game with no opportunities. There we go. It's what we like to see. We've got Dale in on the chat, and we've also got Dale tuning in, coming in next to me. Things you do love to see. Good afternoon, Dale.
Good afternoon.
Looking forward to the cup final?
I am, yeah. Good game.
That's what I like to see. We've got DJ Heaven in on the chat as well. I am good, thank you very much. We've got Kushik as well tuning in on the chat as well. Much appreciated. We've got Doan as well tuning in from Jamaica. Mohammed, do I agree with Ederson missing out? I think Steffen's unlucky to miss out if he started every single game in this competition up till now. He's never really put too much of a foot wrong at City, so I've got no problems with Zack Steffen starting in this game, if I'm completely honest, and it's not uncommon to see Ederson not starting for City in the Carabao Cup, so I won't read too much into it. There we go. So I'm happy for Steffen to be given the nod. We've seen Bravo before him be given the nod as well, so it's nothing new that we haven't seen before. Owen as well tuning in. Good morning there, and good afternoon to everyone tuning in from the UK and from around Europe and wherever it is the afternoon in the world. Do let me know where you are tuning in from. We seem to have plenty of people tuning in from Jamaica, which is things I do love to see. We've got Robert tuning in on the chat as well. We've also got Alex in on the chat once more too. Thank you very much for that. And Citizens for Life, happy that Spurs have sacked Mourinho. It's going to be a tough match, I agree. I'd have preferred Mourinho being in charge for this game. With Ryan Mason, he's only done one game. He won that game as well against Southampton in midweek at home by 2-1 after Tottenham came from behind to win. It's a difficult game. So we'll see what happens. And we'll go from there. So we're now up to 32 likes, only 68 likes away from my goal of 100 likes. Any help towards that, ladies and gentlemen, would be much appreciated. Do subscribe as well if you are new around here. Press that red button, press the bell and put your push notifications on. And once more, last time before we do get towards kickoff, going to roll my one football promo video in just one moment. Today's video is sponsored and brought to you by OneFootball, the best footballing app out there, keeping you all up to date with the latest football news, transfer news, latest fixtures, results, live statistics, live chats, live league tables, and also what channel you can view the games on. So I've got my OneFootball promo video to roll for you guys again right now. This video is brought to you by OneFootball. If you want to download the OneFootball app, all you need to do is press the link at the top of my description, which will take you forward to where you can download this app. The OneFootball app is extremely useful if you are a huge football fan just like me. It provides you with the latest footballing news, transfer news, and the latest videos as well. It is one source of information of where I get my transfer news from. It also allows you to see the latest scores with what's happening in the footballing world. If you just click on a game, including any Manchester City game, it will not only bring up the latest team news, but it will also bring up the latest statistics and keep you up to date with everything happening in that game. If you want to download this app, all you need to do is press the link at the top of the description to stay up to date. So thank you very much to OneFootball for sponsoring this video. It is much appreciated. Dale's just showing me a little bit of a highlight of the Luke Shaw, I think it was, handball against Leeds. Just having a little watch of that again.
Handball.
His arms,
how can Newcastle won be disallowed last night, and then that's not given?
The handball rule needs... It's a stupid rule.
The problem with it is the officials don't even actually know what the rule is.
No, they have no idea. Good stuff. Good stuff. Looking at Pep's record here of managerial cup finals, Pep actually How many games has he done there? He's only ever lost one cup final. That's impressive, that, isn't it? That's really impressive. He's only ever lost one cup final in his managerial career. That is absolutely incredible. Hopefully today won't become two. Good players in the Spurs team, being led by Ryan Mason. Don't know really what to expect. Lucas Moura, Heung Min Son, we need no introduction to. Harry Kane as well. Lo Celso's a decent player. We need to be careful. We need to play our game. We need to play our game very well if we are to pick up the 3 points in this game, in my opinion. Adam, I like that. Beer o'clock, beer time. Love that. Mohamed going for 2-2 and penalties. Who do you reckon Mohamed is going to win on penalties as Citizens for Life? 11:15 a.m. from the East Coast. Presuming you are tuning in from the United States of America there. We've got Luke Laddin on the chat as well, going for 3-1 to Manchester City. We've got Julian in on the chat. We've got Dragon in on the chat. Abwin on the chat as well. Welcome. Thank you everyone for tuning in. I'm happy with Man City's team, so I'm going to go for a narrow 2-1 victory for Manchester City. My original prediction was for it to go to penalties, to finish a draw and go to penalties. However, I'm going to go for it to finish 2-1 to Manchester City is what I'm going for, as Dragon's going for 2-0 to Manchester City. We've got Luddy tuning in from Jamaica as well. Thank you very much for that. Alex, the game is live on Sky Sports main event here in the UK if you're wanting to watch it on television. Among Us going for 5-1 to Manchester City. Not the 3 points. The cup is what we're looking for, of course. The cup, that's what we want. We want the win. It gives us a cup. It gives us a first major piece of silverware for the season. And something that not really anyone has mentioned, City winning today also means that 6th place will become a European spot for the Europa League. So there we go. If Tottenham win, it guarantees them a place in Europe for next season in the Europa League. So we'll see what happens there. John going for Sterling is key. Sterling starting is a big call. I think the two big calls really, in fact 3. Obviously Steffen going in goal ahead of Ederson. That was always going to happen, but it's a big call nonetheless. I think Fernandinho starting ahead of Rodri is a big call as well. I think the biggest call is Raheem Sterling leading the line for City ahead of Aguero, ahead of Jesus, and ahead of Ferran Torres and even Kevin De Bruyne, because we could have put Bernardo in the middle and put De Bruyne up top, which obviously Sterling's been given the nod for this game, so that's a big, big call. I could argue that Zinchenko's a big call as well, with him not starting and instead Cancelo, but I'm happy for Cancelo to start if I'm completely honest. Dad, tuning in, ready to win the cup. I do hope you are right there. We've also got Mixed tuning in as well. Good afternoon to you. I do hope that you are well.
Nice to see fans in the ground, isn't it?
8,000 fans. It is really nice to see fans in the ground. 90,000 capacity.
It's ridiculous, isn't it? In a way, it's good, but ridiculous.
It is good. It is nice. They're all in like they're all in one section of the ground. Like, why couldn't they put them that spread about across all 4 sections?
The same on the other section.
On the other side, couldn't they? So that could have been 16,000.
And then 4,000 at each end.
And 4,000 at each end.
Yeah, it's not difficult, is it?
No, not really. So it takes you up to 25,000.
Yeah,
25,000
at least, doesn't it?
There should be 25,000. I don't know how many they're preparing it. Is it 20,000 for the FA Cup final?
I think it is.
20,000 what they're looking for.
They'll go for the same 8 and 8 and then probably 2 in each end, won't they?
I tell you what, I weren't too happy with this drink when I first bought it, but now it's melted.
Slush.
Strawberry flavoured, blended slush. It's like ice cream and ice and all juices all mixed together into one. I thought it was going to be a milkshake, but it's like a fruity, like proper milkshake. Not a flavoured milkshake, but like a actual fruit blended in with it. It's nice. It's nice and refreshing, actually. It's pretty warm today. Thoughts on Liverpool and Newcastle? Good equaliser for Newcastle. I think Newcastle might feel a bit unlucky that they didn't have 3 points, if I'm honest.
It's one of them, isn't it? You can imagine if that goal was given, they probably wouldn't have got the second.
They probably wouldn't, no. I think
been a bit more it's a bit more scary going forward.
Yeah. I think it's a really difficult one. And I say it's a difficult one because Liverpool last season were brilliant at seeing out 1-0s and keeping clean sheets and keeping things tight. That it was at a point where Liverpool could score one and that was the game over, really. Whereas this season, they just look so frail. They just look like at any one point they could concede and this could happen and that couldn't happen. And it just exercises the point of the importance of when you go 1-0 up that you keep on pushing to get that second goal. Because if you don't get that second goal, you do run the risk of teams, even if they're not playing particularly well, coming forward once and scoring goals. I mean, look at our match against Leeds. They had 2 shots all game, 2 shots on target, and they came away with 2 goals and the 3 points. It just shouldn't happen. It should not happen. And if you don't kill, and that's what happens when you're not pushing ahead and you're not. If you do go 1-0 ahead, maintaining the gap there to make sure you get that second goal, so things like that don't happen. And they got punished for it yesterday. Liverpool did, and I can see them. It seems to have become something that's common for them at the moment. So yeah. There we go. Right, cup final time, ladies and gentlemen. It's still 7 minutes to kick off. The trophy is out as the players walk past it. We've got the flames going up. They're being led by manager Ryan Mason as they're leading out. Tottenham Hotspur are coming out first for this game, ready to take on the current holders of the Carabao Cup in Manchester City. As City are being led out by Pep Guardiola, closely followed by Fernandinho, leading Manchester City out for this game. Just looking at Zack Steffen's shirt there, he's got the NHS logo on his chest. So I'm going to presume the players have got the thank you NHS thing on there.
Some of the tickets gone to NHS today.
I'm fairly sure 4,000 of them, and half the tickets have gone to NHS, and key worker staff. So regardless of political thought and opinion and everything, I'm going to say a big kudos to everybody that has worked during the last year, just over a year, during this incredibly tough, difficult environment that we all find ourselves in. And I think everyone that has been going to work and putting themselves at risk and putting themselves on the line, like the NHS workers on the front line, dealing with such a serious situation, that a massive kudos and a big thank you to all of them. And like I said, I don't just want to reserve that just for the NHS staff. I think they've been absolutely outstanding. I want to give a big shout out to everyone that has been a key worker in ensuring that things keep on rolling as we start to, hopefully, fingers crossed, see the light at the end of the tunnel. So a big kudos to everyone. I'm going to presume that they're going through the national anthem or something like that. I mean, if you think I'm going to sit here and sing God Save the Queen, you've got another thing coming, I'll be honest. It's not happening. I think they're just going through a thank you NHS for all the key workers there. The whole situation does get targeted towards the NHS staff, doesn't it? Because they are on the front line, they have worked hard. But like I said, I don't want to limit it to the NHS staff. I know lots of people have been going to work throughout all of this. I know my family members. I know Dale here, who, in fact, there we go. I've only been doing it since October. I'm going to give myself an applause. Acknowledge the applause. Acknowledge the applause. It's funny. Whew. I'm just keeping an eye on Lancashire's match with Kent. Nearly skittled Kent all out. Barbados, Matthew in the chat. Love that. Love that a lot. JJ in the chat as well. Tottenham have absolutely nothing to lose. Of course they have nothing to lose. They're just going to go for this and try and win a trophy. That's their aim here. Both sides. Don't look at Ruben Dias on that. Why is he so small? I'm fairly sure he's taller than all of them. Sky Sports Graphics have done Ruben Dias dirty there. Proper dirty. Right, we're nearly up to 50 likes. We're nearly halfway there, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. 54 likes to go. Let's go. And they've made Riyad Mahrez really tall there. Strange graphics there from Sky Sports. It is a strong team. I say maybe bar 3-4 players. It's exactly what I've been calling for, though. 3-4 changes. I'm fine with that. You know, 3-4 changes against PSG, and I'm fine with that. And the players that are starting today, putting a good performance, you'd probably be starting against PSG. I think it's as simple as that.
I think, like you say, the last couple of games, 8 changes is quite a lot, isn't it?
It's too many. It's too many. 8's too many for a competitive game. I mean, with United dropping points today, depending on what happens on Wednesday, I think I'd be having a full 11 change possibly for the game against Crystal Palace.
Yeah, just concentrate on the two
matches against PSG after this game. Just concentrate on them. That match against Palace, it's unimportant, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
It's unimportant. City now just 5 points away from the Premier League trophy. 5 games to play. All focus has to be on the match against PSG. Has to be. Absolutely has to be. The Creator going for 2-0 to Manchester City. I'm going for 2-1 to Manchester City. Thoughts on Shaw's handball? I think the rule's ridiculous. I think he's quite lucky to get away with it, if I'm honest, in today's day and age. Yeah, that's pretty much, I'd say, all there is to it. Right, we're ready and set here. Ready and waiting for kickoff, ladies and gentlemen. Ready to go. Pep Guardiola's won all 5 major cup finals at Wembley. Hopefully that can be number 6 today. I can't help but feel like if we put a strong team out last weekend against Chelsea that we might well have made a FA Cup final, but yeah.
Not to be, is it?
Nope, not to be. I'm not too sure if I'm happy about seeing De Bruyne on that pitch. I've just come back from injury. Such a risky...
He's not going to be there long after. See how the first half goes, and that'll determine if it's
see if he's fit or not.
Good maybe or something, he'll be off at that.
Yeah.
He'll definitely be off on the hour, you would imagine.
He'll probably do an hour. I think we've got 5 subs for this game, if I'm honest.
These are 2 danger men, though, aren't they?
Kane and Son, 2 players to look out for. Moore is a dangerous player as well. They've got quality here to Tottenham.
Well, you know, City looking for a striker, obviously. The big names are about. What do you think about Son?
Oh, I'd love Son. I think he'd be a really good player.
I think he'd suit City's style of play.
Yeah. How old is he? How old is our Heung Min Son these days? Aaron going for an Argentina national drink for the next video. Nice. What drink is it?
It's like in England, midweek international. With that crowd, doesn't it?
It's a midweek friendly, isn't it? Yeah. Wednesday night friendly. It's funny.
San Marino or something like that.
I love that. 50 likes now. Halfway there, ladies and gentlemen. We've not even had kick-off. We've got fans chanting. The masks being put down. He's realised he's on the screen, so he's got to put it up again.
They all got them down. You can't expect
the Fernet Coca, nice. Like no, you can't. You can't. Right, we're ready and waiting for kick-off here. It's going to be City getting us underway. Gundogan getting us underway.
So obviously 4,000. What the other 2 was given to. Obviously,
and we do have kick-off here for the Carabao Cup final of 2020-21 season. It's City getting us underway, attacking from right to left, playing in our swimming pool kit of sky blue shirts, white shorts and sky blue socks. Tottenham Hotspur, the away team in this game, attacking from left to right, playing in their murky green, all green kits. City look to try and accelerate the pass. So it's 2,000 for City fans, 2,000 for Spurs, and 4,000 for NHS and people living around Wembley.
And that was application. Yeah.
It was for cities. It was used on a point system. I did get the text, unfortunately, on the day after the European Super League was announced. The day that it's probably one of the most ashamed days that I've ever had supporting Manchester City and being a part of that. And had we not announced that, I'd probably had serious consideration about going to this. But as it is, I'm here doing a live watch along instead, and other people have travelled, so hopefully the City fans that have gone do enjoy it. I mean,
one ticket per person.
I think it's 1 per person. You got to go and have the test. I mean, the crowd look quite sandwiched together, if I'm honest.
They're all sandwiched together, aren't they?
Doesn't look like there's much social distance in there in the stands, does there?
No, you've got a
there's
big
Mahrez.
stadium and they clump everybody together. You wouldn't have thought it's...
Why?
That, you know...
The whole point of this was to make sure that they're not clumped together. I don't really understand that. Cancelo puts an early ball in. It's not a good ball in, and it's out for a goal kick to Man City. Hopefully, with Man City, if they need the kick up the bum, hopefully the fans there can give it them. Let them know, which I think is a good thing. It's a nice bright start there from Manchester City, which is good to see. Which specific spirit are you looking for there, Aaron? Why Argentina as well? Don't really understand that one. As City win the ball high up again here through Phil Foden. Tottenham not really settled in on the game as of yet. That is nice. So here is Aymeric Laporte bringing City forward. Raheem Sterling, he's gone out wide and Foden through the middle as the ball's chipped towards Gundogan, which Alderweireld will hoist clear, only as far as Cancelo, who puts his foot onto it and who puts it to the middle of nowhere and out for a goal kick to Tottenham Hotspur. We're through 3 minutes here. Manchester City 0, Tottenham Hotspur 0 in the League Cup final. Pep's had 14 major cup finals in his managerial career, winning 13 and losing just 1. Which is incredibly impressive, I will add. Do you reckon City players might be given a boost, knowing that United's dropped a couple of points today?
Yeah.
They might start thinking, oh, chance! Raheem Sterling! Plays pass right, I'll have a shot, he goes down, it's the wrong choice, Raheem, wrong choice. Tottenham just struggling to get involved in this game. Now, no way. Referee. How can he give a free kick there? Raheem Sterling's a good bit of defending there from Serge Aurier. Raheem Sterling, he had runs through the middle and runs to the back. It was a ball given away poorly by Son-Heung Min's son. Oh, Sterling, he's got to go to the outside there, not into the centre, hasn't he? He's got to go to the outside. Aurier now. He's not managed to keep that ball in play there for Tottenham, and it's out for a throw into Manchester City just near the halfway line, just inside the City area, which Cancelo will take. Here is Aymeric Laporte now bringing Manchester City forward. Laporte to Ruben Dias.
To go to this, did you?
No, it was a PCR test 72 hours before you arrive. 24 hours before you go, you needed a lateral flow test. And I think it's another PCR test 72 hours after. And you need to provide proof, as well as social distancing and mask wearing. And I've got a similar feeling that that's what's going to happen May 17th with travel. They said they weren't accepting home testing kits for this, though. Yeah, my work's happy to accept home testing kits. So.
Yeah, I think schools are. The schools are dropping the mask thing in 2 weeks.
Are they? Please can Sterling go on holiday? That is funny. John, I like that on the radio, and it's nice to hear fans as well, is what they're saying. We've got over 100 people now tuning in, 60 likes, 40 to go, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, thank you everyone for tuning in, much appreciated. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up if you are enjoying the video, subscribe if you're new around here, aiming for 17k subscribers, and do go and check out today's video sponsor, which is OneFootball, link in the top of my description. Good work from City, winning the ball high up. It's been a nice bright start. Not been any opportunities, but City have just got into some good nice areas and making things happen. And City just dictating what's happening at the moment. Any drinks up here for me? No. A bottle of wine. I don't think I'm that desperate yet. Here is Raheem Sterling. He does well, keeps the ball in. There's a chance here. Play it across. Raheem, it does! Oh! How has Phil Foden not found the target?
I think he just hit it at him too a bit. Keeps hold of the ball far too long, Sterling.
He does well there, though, to keep the ball in play. Really well. It's a hard pass. I think it was by Gundogan.
Yeah, he did well there.
Twists, turns it, just fires it across. Foden gets his foot onto it. He gets a shot away. Knows what he's doing there. Yeah, I think he'd have cleared it. He's near it. He's 4-5 yards away. He just can't wrap his foot around it. That's a big chance, that, for City. Really big chance. For Phil Foden. That's great work from Foden. He wants a free kick. I felt like that. No high foot in there for me. 50-50 challenge. Foden comes out with it. City into the penalty area. Gundogan to Phil Foden. Just down the outside of the penalty area. City just moving it backwards. Fernandinho chips the ball forward. It's not a bad ball. Foden can whip it back across. Mahrez in the penalty area now. He's surrounded. 3 players around him. Good bit of pressing that from Tottenham. Mahrez again through Walker. Ball cross comes in. Sterling finds a header and he heads it wide. City have got it about them at the moment.
I felt Mahrez should have come to meet that.
Put his foot through it at the end.
He just stayed sat off, and let it bounce to him.
Let him take the let it control it instead.
Yeah, what if it shows it?
Yeah.
He waits. Let's say, I don't know. He might not have had enough room from that angle, but you see now. Look, he backs off.
I do know what you mean. Yeah, he could have balanced himself
to that maybe
onto his left foot. He could easily.
He was primed for his left foot. He could have just hit it.
He
Instead he backtracks and let the ball bounce to him.
Yeah, I do know what you mean there. Yeah, he could have just leant back a little bit and put his foot over the top of it.
Good header by Raheem Sterling.
But a good bright start this from Manchester City.
Yeah, they've got the bit, haven't they? Not even seen anything of these two.
It's all City at the moment. City want that first goal. First goal's so crucial.
I think the game plan is what we spoke about, isn't it? Try and put this to bed at half time. Get a couple of early goals, and you definitely, to me, on the hour you want Foden off and you want De Bruyne off.
Yeah, because you imagine they're starting versus
definitely.
Walker's probably going to be starting, so he might be another player. Gundogan now feeds in Foden.
Probably bring their defender.
Sterling. That's good skills from Sterling. That's a good tackle from Aurier. He's having a good game at the moment. Aurier.
Sterling's playing for a place, isn't he?
Yeah. It's nice that. I'm not sure it was worth £5, but there we go.
£5 is how much it was. Wow. You get 4 beers for £5.
I know. Get my dark fruits and get 4 cans for less than £5. That is funny. Yeah. What 64 likes now. I like that. Oh, I've got to love it. Lancashire win by an innings and 4 runs. Things I do like to see. See, the people are pulling down the masks. They're chanting stuff, aren't they? Anyway, the City get themselves a corner here. But pointless, isn't it? All this. So a chance here for Manchester City from the corner. It's going to be... who's that taking? Mahrez to take. So De Bruyne are off corner duties here. Corner comes in. It's not a bad effort at goal, really. Lloris has to get a hand onto it to claw it clear. Here's Sterling on the opposite flank, left-hand side. Cuts into the penalty area. He's not going to get the measure there, and Morey takes an extra touch. Yeah, didn't need it, and it's out for a goal kick to Tottenham Hotspur. He's not having a bad game at the moment, Sterling, though. He's getting fully involved in everything, isn't he?
Yeah, that's not bad.
That's not bad at all.
Not bad at all, is it?
No. Sean was just telling me that one of the commentary players' kids has died today.
Really?
Yeah. Not even a year old. Leukemia.
Bloody hell.
Which is sad. Would bring a sad note onto things. Look at the Tottenham fans all sat down. Haven't got anything to stand up for, have they, really? No. For 12 minutes of City battering them at the moment. Mahrez, and I'm hoping if we do get a goal out of this, that we don't just sit off. We do. If we keep this up for a half, I'm confident we get at least a couple of goals. Fernandinho now works the ball nicely. Mahrez running down the right wing. Walker overlaps. He plays a ball in towards De Bruyne. It's too hard and it's out for a goal kick to Tottenham. It's the first time City have had any fans in this to watch our team this season. Because we was always in tier 3, wasn't we?
Yeah, that's right.
You know, when they could have like 2,000 fans in, we've not had anyone in. And the last game of the season against Everton, we're hopefully having 10,000 fans in. And I think if there's a possibility that I might be able to get tickets for that, then will I go or not? I'm not sure. Sterling in the penalty area now. It's good word. De Bruyne looked offside there, if I'm honest. And I think a corner's been given. He looked offside there, De Bruyne, but there we go. Yeah, I don't know if I'd go or not. Because I'd like there to be a full stadium with, full of Manchester City fans and everything as normal, rather than just 10,000 fans all socially distanced. But on the other hand, watching a City game, watching us lift the Premier League.
Yeah.
So, 30, 40 quid. Why not? Corner comes in, it's cleared by Spurs and out at the near post. It's a waste of a corner, that.
De Bruyne's not very good at corners. For how good of a footballer he is.
Oh, that's a great pullback! And, Sterling, what a block! What a block that was!
Great defending. Who was that for Tongan, was it?
Was it Alderweireld?
Alderweireld, sorry.
What a block! I can't even criticise Sterling there because he did everything right. Twisted, turned, and had the shot.
Yeah.
Destined for the net, and it's a great block. I'm sure everyone will be criticising how close together all the City fans are, but it is kind of nice to see. Like, that looks like 70, 75%, doesn't it? It's nice to see.
Yeah.
Here is Ruben Dias now, Foden, Fernandinho. And I reckon starting next season it'll be a lot like this, won't it, if their fans are coming in. Mahrez now. It's a good ball over. Oh, Sterling needs the shout. He's telling him, I think there's shout, tell me.
Was it Dyer with the block then?
Who was it with the block? Foden just smacks it across. Sterling. It's destined for the net. It's Dyer. What a block that is from Eric Dyer. Yeah. So going in the back of the net. He does everything right there, Raheem Sterling. I'm sure some will say poor finish. It is nice to see fans back, of course. Always is nice. As we're now 33 likes away from 100 likes. So any help towards that, ladies and gentlemen, would be much appreciated. Tottenham now looking to maybe have a bit of possession here. Here's Lucas Moura. Plays the ball back to Eric Dyer now. Lloris. To Eric Dyer now, bringing Tottenham forward. Do you rate Eric Dyer? Are you fan or not?
I don't know. He has improved. I didn't rate him in the last World Cup. But I don't know. He's one of them, and he has that. He spouts of
blows hot and cold.
Yeah.
Here is Diaz now.
I think he's one of them players who doesn't actually know what his best position is.
Yeah, defensive midfield, central midfield.
Yeah,
centre back,
a DMC. You know what I mean? He just never. I just think he's just not. And not just him. I don't think people who's played under know exactly where
his best player. I think Phil Foden could be argued with that. Is Phil Foden better as an attacking midfielder? Is he better playing as a number 9? Is he better playing out on the left-hand side? Is he a winger?
I would play Phil Foden in between midfield and forwards. And I'd give him as much space as possible because he can come and get the ball, he's quick with the ball.
Yeah.
He can move the ball about well. But then he's good on the wing as well, isn't he?
He's effective on the wing, yeah.
Yeah.
He's something different. He reminds me a lot of Jack Grealish out wide, then move him into the centre. I get more of a... I'm trying to think of a player similar, like who's as skillful and as tricky in the centre. Anyway, set piece here, De Bruyne, much more like a... You see, De Bruyne is much better from them deeper positions.
Yeah.
Much better. It's good work, that. Was that Lo Celso?
That's he's going to get booked for that.
Who was it?
No need for that, De Bruyne.
Takes out Son.
Is he not? I'm surprised he's not been booked for that, because that was I'll take the yellow card all day long.
Referee's not giving it. Not giving a Dele card. There we go. I think he's looking to get away with that. 78% possession for City so far. 3 shots, none on target. I think that none on target's a bit harsh, because that one of them shots was the block shot that was going in the bottom corner. It was, wasn't it?
Yeah, it would have gone in without a great defensive work. It would have gone in.
I think it gets classed as a blocked shot rather than a shot on or off target.
Who
I think. I don't know. Here is... Was that Dyer? I think it was. Yeah, Dyer with the ball forward. Alderweireld now. Dyer. Oh no, it's not. Who is that?
That's Alderweireld.
That's Alderweireld. Who's he playing alongside there?
Dyer.
Oh, it's
Dyer's playing as a centre back.
Who's that number 5 for them? It's not Winks. Oh, Hojbjerg. Hojbjerg. It's Hojbjerg. That's who that is. Here's Winks. It's got the run of Heung Min Son. Doesn't use him. Kane's dropped deeper. It's good work this by Tottenham now. In the City half. Chance here for Aurier to put a ball in. Does put a ball in. It's not a bad ball in. It's well defended by Ruben Dias. And out for a corner to Tottenham, who are celebrating that like a goal. They're all on the feet now, the Tottenham fans. That's hilarious. So a corner here for Tottenham and a bit of defending for Manchester City to do now. Tottenham haven't done anything. First time they come forward, it's taken them 19 minutes. Nearly seen out the first phase, the first 20 minutes of the game. Heung Min Son to take the corner. It might get even better here with a good ball in. And it's not a bad ball in, and it's fisted clear by Zack Steffen as a couple of players were down in the box there. Referee's not giving anything. There's a second bite of the cherry here. Winks goes with a deep ball. Tottenham just surround out City to get the initial clearance but win the second ball, and a shot comes in and it's wide by Spurs and the danger averted there. To be honest, you don't really want Alderweireld 20 yards out or so, edge of the penalty area, having a shot. Just drags it. And he's there to be hit, but
no power in it or anything.
There's no accuracy. There's nothing in it. It's a bit of a weak, tame shot in the end, and wide, and he's in a good position. Danger over. And City can come forward with the ball once more now. Ruben Dias takes a pass from Cancelo, moves the ball out to the right-hand side. Walker, former Spurs man, to Riyad Mahrez. Fernandinho now with the ball. Walker. City just interchanging a couple of passes. Need to centralise this. They do so now through Gundogan. Receives a pass from Diaz. Laporte with the ball. Cancelo on the left-hand side. Foden's had to drop deeper to get hold of the ball. Ruben Dias now. Tottenham just got a little spring in their step. Now that they've had a taste of a corner and coming forward, they want to get maybe more involved in the game as De Bruyne has drifted to the right-hand side. Here is Mahrez now. It's a poor touch from Mahrez. Don't normally say that. And he gives away a free kick as well in the process. And yeah, that's danger averted there for Spurs. So a bit of poor play that from Manchester City, if I'm honest, as we're now only 28 likes away from 100 likes. So any help towards that, ladies and gentlemen, would be much appreciated. Not really sure what happened here. I think my stream might have gone off, possibly, maybe. For it to drop down to only 3 people tuning in. Unless it's just stats have dropped and then come back again. I don't know. Not really sure. I don't know. Anyway, City come away with the ball once more. Here is Mahrez in the centre to Gundogan. He's got the run of Sterling. Sterling every day of the week looked like he wanted to take a touch and drift inside then, didn't he? Here's Gundogan. Go on the outside. Make a run on the outside. Tottenham get a tackling and can clear. And De Bruyne goes down. And it's a free kick
long.
here in the dangerous area for Manchester City. And this is De Bruyne territory, ladies and gentlemen. It's Mahrez territory as well. This is a chance. Shove in the back there. Goes through the back of De Bruyne there. It's a weak bit of play from Lo Celso, I think that was. Look, they've even got fans up there as well. But they've only cut them off there. Why not go right up? There could easily have been more fans there. I mean, they've got no one up there as well. I don't really understand.
They've got 3/4 of the stadium empty. Doesn't make sense.
Oh, they've got that player going on under the wall, lying down. Things we like to see here. Chance for Manchester City. City have dominated the first 22 minutes. Looked like the better side. Not had a shot on target though. Best opportunity came through Raheem Sterling with a really good block shot from Eric Dyer. Phil Foden went close with a cutback from Raheem Sterling. Everything's operated through Foden and Raheem Sterling at the moment. But a free kick here given away by Lo Celso on Kevin De Bruyne means that Mahrez and De Bruyne are stood over a free kick. We're looking at about 20-25 yards out. Ruben Dias is convinced this isn't 10 yards. He's not happy about it at all. They don't look 10 yards then, do they? As De Bruyne is going to take and doesn't get it over the wall either. They didn't look 10 yards then, players. And that's the opportunity over.
Why
and it goes out of play.
That's ridiculous play. That absolutely. He wants shouting at, man. He just let that run out.
Phil Foden wants the ball out for a throw-in. Who was it? Reguillon.
Yeah.
Reguillon, how would you say his name?
The big one's got stuck to walk people down the thing.
Did they? Oh. At least it's not at the very top.
No.
518 feet walk down. It's better than a walk up as well.
Oh, yeah.
What annoys me more is they'll have people queuing for about 2 hours knowing full well that it's not running. Massive queue forms and tell you this ride is now closed. Pleasure Beach are terrible for that. That's taking one for the team every day of the week there from Laporte. It should be a yellow card, but because he's so high up, he's not giving him a yellow card. It's a cynical challenge. They're moaning about it. I'd like the referee to give a yellow card to one of the Spurs players just for moaning. Yeah. I think the game's just started to drop off a bit. City looked to try and find that first goal. We haven't found it. Laporte there just caught with sticky feet. Couldn't get going. I think Kylian Mbappe will be watching this. He'll be thinking, I'll be having a run at that.
Yeah. He's not the quickest either.
It's certainly no Kylian Mbappe, that is for sure. And I think, whilst people speak about Neymar, I think he's the big player to look out for.
He's a danger man.
Yeah, and he is given a yellow card there, actually. Aymeric Laporte. So there we go. So don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, leave the thumbs up if you are enjoying this video. We are aiming for 100 likes, so any help towards that would be much appreciated. Don't forget to subscribe if you are new around here. Press that red button, press the bell, and put your push notifications on. Foden! Oh, what a save! What a save from Hugo Lloris! Possibly the best opportunity of the game so
to
far.
cut the ball out to begin with.
What a ball from De Bruyne. It was given away high up from Spurs. To Mahrez, De Bruyne, great ball across. Raheem Sterling's ready to tap it in. A great bit of defending from Alderweireld and a good bit of goalkeeping from Hugo Lloris.
Oh, it's not
even a save, it's a defend. What a bit of defending that was. It's onto the outside of the post and out for a corner. I'm going to applaud that for a bit of defending. Toby Alderweireld
defended the shot, hasn't he?
What a bit of defending that was from Toby Alderweireld. Corner comes in from Mahrez. It's not the greatest, and it's cleared by Harry Kane, potential Manchester City future striker. It's a good tackle.
Into some bother
they are. De Bruyne.
It's another good defensive tackle.
And he takes the free kick there. He's getting stuck in. De Bruyne doesn't look like he's just come back from injury. He's looking
I don't think
fired up. He's looking fit, ready to go, and a yellow card's given as well.
It's showing it's not really that bad of a...
Yeah.
It wasn't an issue, was it?
Yeah. I think it's Reguillon that's gone into the book.
Harry Kane, is it not Harry Kane giving it for the first one, no?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, yeah.
No, it's that. Cynical challenge. And yeah, it's a yellow card and a free kick every day of the week. And don't forget, do go and check out today's video sponsor, OneFootball. Link to their app is at the top of my description if you want to go and download the OneFootball app. App that gives you the best footballing app out there. It's free to download and also does help to support the future content created here on my channel. Chance here for Manchester City then, ladies and gentlemen. Golden, certainly a nice point for Leeds, and United dropping points is always good to see. 10 points clear, 5 to play, that's the equation in the Premier League. Set piece here, chance for Manchester City, De Bruyne stood over it. Near the corner flag, ball gets whipped in, it's not a good ball in at all, it's ping-ponging around. I don't think City can get a control, and he's going to get a free kick there. More it is by Ruben Dias, who gets a shot away, and Hugo Lloris makes the save as well. Just not got enough about us at the moment. It's frustrating, isn't it?
Couple of wasted chances.
Yeah.
Great defending. Can't take it away from the defending. But again, it's.
We should not put our chance away yet, have we?
No, it could. It should be 2.
Yeah.
It should be 2.
Pep's not happy.
It's a theme with City, isn't it? The first half,
Not clinical
they waste
enough.
a lot of, yeah. And they seem to get better as they work into the game. But
Gundogan, great positioning. That's a poor header given away there from Phil Foden. I'm going to say it right now. I don't think Phil Foden's had the best of games so far. Here is Son. It's an overlap here. Reguillon looks to try and use it. It's blocked well by Walker, I think it was, and City can come away with it now. Here is De Bruyne into the Spurs half. City just 1-2 touches get into the Spurs half. And I think that's what Spurs are struggling with, is they could try and get the bodies back now. Here's Gundogan. He's got the overlap of Cancelo to use. Chooses not to. He could have had a shot. Instead goes to Fernandinho. He might have a shot. He does have a shot, and it's glanced wide by Fernandinho.
You get with some players that they think Tuesday, midweek, they think midweek games more important, so they're a bit reluctant to.
How many wins for the Premier League? It is 2 wins will do it. 6 points is needed for us to win the Premier League, of course. So I think we are looking at, if we beat Crystal Palace next weekend, we are looking at that game against Chelsea at home just after the PSG second leg clash as being the game where we could potentially win the Premier League, unless Man United, of course, drop points next weekend against Liverpool, which could well happen. Could well happen. To which case, a Man City win next weekend against Crystal Palace and we play before United, and United lose, we win the Premier League. If United drop points and draw that game, it's not a bad ball. Sterling! Oh, he chips it over the keeper. Tight angle there.
Really tight angle.
I feel like Sterling's at his best when the decision's made for him and he has to do that.
Yeah.
Was he onside? It was.
Well onside, yeah, it's a great run.
It's a good touch. He'll be disappointed with that, Sterling. That's a chance.
He did well, Lloris.
It's his left foot, isn't it?
He's tried to,
he does everything right there, Sterling.
He's unlucky because he killed it. You know, he's unlucky there. It's a good effort.
So the story of our first half at the moment, plenty of opportunities, some really good chances, we just haven't found the back of the net yet. That's where we're at. It's been a good game, considering it's still 0-0. I think City have looked like the better team. Here's De Bruyne. Put a ball in. He does! And it's defended well. Who's it? Alderweireld again. Need I ask?
Oh, it's a great touch.
It's a great touch by Kane. Oh, what a tackle from Ruben Dias. Oh, no way.
No way.
No.
Absolutely not.
What's the referee doing?
Absolutely not. Kane played for that. And it's not from behind. He's at the side of him.
What is the referee doing there?
It's a great turn. It's
what
not
a
behind.
Tackle. What a tackle. He gives a free kick for a... What a tackle that was from Ruben Dias. What a tackle. The frustrations there.
That annoys me. What a cheat.
What a tackle from Ruben Dias. I can't believe it. You know what? I'm going to blame the referee more than... But Pep can't believe it. Ryan Mason's like...
I'm telling you, Ryan Mason covering his mouth up there to speak only says to me that he agrees with what Pep's saying.
I agree.
Yeah, well, otherwise, because if you've got an argument to
Ryan
why not
Mason's-
let everybody listen to his argument?
Ryan Mason's on the touchline probably going, if I was me making that tackle, I'd be going, that's an amazing tackle.
Honestly, if this officiating in this country isn't sorted out soon, we will be playing non-contact football in 2 years. Players will have a red flag on the shirt and you'll have to pick it off.
Yeah. That was an amazing
And then they'll
tackle.
have to stop and give you the ball back when you pick the flag off like they do with little kids in rugby. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. That's a bit of an unfair stat, isn't it? He's only been in job a day.
It's a bit unfair that including today it's 2 and he's won 1. But you can't even win this game yet. It's an unfair stat.
That's a shocking. That's a terrible stat. Whoever put that up's got to be chuckling to the.
Just doing it for a laugh. Just doing it for a laugh, aren't they? That's frustrating. That was a really good tackle. And that looked like a free kick, but yeah, the referee has given the free kick now. Referee's having a bit of a mare here. Paul Tierney. His first major cup final he's officiated.
Hopefully it'll be his last.
Here is Lloris then with the ball. Eric Dyer now. Is he going to go long? No, he's going to go to Alderweireld. Already on course to potentially become the man of the match for this game. It's given away though poorly by Lo Celso, and it's Foden that can come away with the ball. Here is Aymeric Laporte. He'll want a good performance here to put himself in contention for starting on Wednesday against PSG. Can't imagine Pep being too happy about the red card that Stones picked up. Ruling him out of 3 domestic games. He won't be happy with that. And so if Laporte puts in a good performance here, I can see Pep potentially giving the nod. I'm going to presume they're the NHS staff up in the 3rd tier.
Possibly.
They're with the 4,000 up in the... And that's City fans there, Spurs fans there. Have they got hospitality in place for this?
I don't think so.
Why not?
Because there's no outdoor seat.
Oh, yeah.
Hospitality classed as indoors, wouldn't it?
They have hospitality. I want to do that for my 10,000 subscriber special.
A beer tent.
Yeah. I did say that a long time ago I was going to do my 10,000 subscriber special, get this hospitality video done, see what it's like at City, but not to be at the Mo. I'd like to go and have a look at the Tunnel Club. I'd like to go and try a look up at the bars at City you've got at hospitality. I'd like to have a box. I don't know how many hours you get the box for. They charge like $1,000, don't they? Even for like the cheapest of games.
What, 1 till 6 or 2 till 6 or something?
I think I'd want it a bit longer if I'm honest. I'd want, if it's a 3 o'clock kickoff, I think I'd want it at like midday and have my lunch and a few drinks and have it right up till 6 o'clock. Yeah, with 6 hours.
You want it much later than the game, would you? You'd like to see the
Yeah, that's a great ball. What a touch from Mahrez to control that as well. Mahrez now has a shot! Oh, it's wide! What a great attempt!
Great effort.
Riyad Mahrez there. Yeah, they got him on the 2nd tier as well. They're the NHS staff as well. What an attempt that was from Mahrez.
2,000 on each tier. There'll be 4 at the bottom. 2
Must
on the
be.
next one, 2 on the top.
Must be. Oh, that isn't far away.
Just not enough bend on it, was that? That was a great effort.
Oh, this is so frustrating. We've absolutely annihilated them. Zack Steffen's gone in goal. People were saying, would I not prefer to have had Ederson start? Well, what's the point?
Yeah.
He doesn't need to.
Doesn't need to, does he?
Doesn't need to. 35 minutes in, I'm not even sure if Steffen's done one thing. That was corner came in. He hit the ball away. That was it. Hasn't done anything else. Look at Zack Steffen's average position there in his penalty area. Not doing anything.
Kane's getting a lot of slack on Twitter for that.
For that theatrics.
Yeah.
Or for perfectly good tackle.
Cheating sod.
He's always
Should be
been
questioning
like it.
Kane's integrity. He's the England captain as well. Harry Kane is a cheat.
He isn't a very likeable player. Like,
No, that's
as
pathetic,
you're watching him,
isn't it?
yeah.
You know, it's pathetic.
It's a bit like Mo Salah and Raheem Sterling as well. They're not very likeable players for how easy they go down.
No, someone may hit the referee's well out of his league in this game. Someone said he's clearly hit Kane's leg. A blade of grass didn't even. It only took a blade of grass to make Harry Kane go down, wouldn't it?
Yeah. 20 likes away now, ladies and gentlemen. Steffen man of the match.
It's that kind of football that's putting me off watching the Euros. You know, all this diving and theatricals.
Doing this and doing that.
Because you're going to get loads of it, aren't you, in the Euros?
Mahrez has a shot again. Just too much on it, and it's over the bar. I just feel like for the first 36 minutes of this game, there's always been a goal around the corner. It's coming, but it hasn't come yet.
That's a good effort again.
Again, not a bad attempt. It's not bad, but it's not right. So we are closing in on half time here, ladies and gentlemen. 8 minutes to go. 0-0 in the Carabao Cup final. It's been all Manchester City. Tottenham here though on the counter-attack. Here is Son-Heung Min's son. Lucas Moura, not really been involved in the game so far. Puts in a terrible ball and it's cleared by Manchester City. Spurs get the ball back though, high up. Lo Celso, Aurier. He's not really got anyone to aim at, so he's across his blocked and it's out for a throw-in. Best case scenario, I think, there for Aurier, because there wasn't anything for him to aim at. Here is Winks now. No, I didn't realise Winks was playing. I think that's the first time I've mentioned his name. Spurs still with the ball. They'll be happy to have a bit of possession, I think.
Yeah,
no, they've not really done much, if I'm honest. As a long ball comes forward, it's a good ball to Son. Moura's made a run. Where's Kane is what they'll be wondering. He's at the back post here. Here's Aurier. Son, can he get a ball into the box? It's blocked well by Laporte, and City cannot prevent the corner through Cancelo, and Tottenham's got themselves another corner, this time on their right-hand side rather than the left-hand side. So a bit of defending again for City to do. Tottenham have just come forward threatening maybe they can do something, but they haven't actually done anything yet. Does this stink of Dale one shot,
I was
one
just
opportunity?
about to say a minute ago, I could see it being 1-0 at half-time to Spurs. It just...
Been battered. Yeah, here's an opportunity for City for how good we've been. We haven't found the all-important goal, that most important stat of all. And it's a corner here to be taken by Giovani Lo Celso, Argentinian international, on his left foot, putting a ball into the box. Bit of defending here. Really poor ball in. Cleared at the near post by City. Here is Lo Celso once more from the head of Harry Winks. Poor pass, and City can pick that off. Here is De Bruyne now. Threads it to Foden. There is a run of Mahrez, and it's a good... that was a good bit of defending.
They've defended well, Spurs, haven't they?
Spurs. Yeah. The last-ditch defending, the blocks and everything have been outstanding in preventing Manchester City, but how long can they hold out for? That is the question. Here is De Bruyne now. Fernandinho. Wearing the captain's armband for City today and looking to lift his first piece of major silverware as City captain. David Silva, of course, City captain last season. De Bruyne chips a ball. It's a great ball in! And Sterling just couldn't get on the end of it to put it into the back of the net.
Great. What a ball that.
Brilliant ball that from KDB. He just shrugs it off as...
He just lifts it with his foot, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Look at that. That is...
It's an amazing ball in from KDB. What a player.
Dyer put Sterling off a bit then. You think he just jumps in front of it?
I just think Sterling was always half a yard away from it.
Yeah.
Just couldn't quite get there.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, 15 likes away. We've got over 80 people tuning in right now, which is fantastic. Hello and welcome, everybody. Thank you for choosing my channel as your live watch-along coverage of this game. No shots on target from either team at the moment. Them block shots are harsh. They're going in.
Mahrez one, I know it's not in between the sticks, but it's... I always think if you make the keeper do something, then he thinks it's on target, you know.
So he makes a start. Sterling has gone out of play. That's poor from Sterling. I don't think Sterling's had too bad of a game. He's been very involved, but every day he's just such a frustrating player, isn't he? I think this game would suit Bernardo Silva. I think if you're watching this being Tottenham, are they saying we've made the right call, have we sacked Jose Mourinho at the right time? If they're going to have him for so long, surely it'd have been appropriate to let him have one crack at that trophy, and that'll determine whether he's been a success at Spurs or not. Yeah.
Yeah, I think. I read this morning he's talking going to Celtic. I just can't see Jose Mourinho at Celtic.
He can stat pad. I think he'd be happy to do that.
Do you reckon?
If they paid him, I'm just not sure if Celtic could afford him.
Sure, yeah. I mean, they've had Neil Lennon there for years, so they love people with big egos, don't they?
Yeah. I think Jose Mourinho would probably get a lot out of the Celtic players as well. I just think
there's just not a lot to play for though.
No.
That's what makes me, who's he going to wind up? Steven Gerrard. That's it, because no one else cares. It's just not, you know what I mean? It just doesn't seem to me that it's for Jose Mourinho, the Scottish Premiership.
Could you not see Jose Mourinho cupping an ear at Ibrox after Celtic beat him though?
You
know what I mean?
Yeah,
I could see
get that, but
imagine that. Can you imagine that?
I just don't think it's the place for Jose Mourinho.
No.
I'm not his biggest fan, you know that, but
no.
I think it'd be a massive step backwards to go there.
No, I
huge.
don't see it.
I mean, let's be honest. You've got Jose Mourinho, right, who's won every major trophy around Europe, right?
His time in England's done, like.
Yeah, I agree with that. But then he's up against a manager who's in his first job. You know what I mean? That's the only one he's in competition with.
I think,
and to me, I just can't see him ever getting anything out of it.
I think he still holds a lot of pedigree in Europe.
He'll get a top. I think you get a top European.
So he'd still get top.
I reckon if Zidane walked out of Madrid at the end of the season, Jose Mourinho would walk straight in.
Yeah,
because they love him there, don't they?
Yeah.
So that's what I mean. Why would he go to Celtic?
I think top Italian clubs like Juventus with Pirlo, I could see him going there.
Yeah. There's clubs even back in Portugal.
In fact, that makes sense. Juventus, because he got the best out of Ronaldo, didn't he, when he was at Madrid? I can see that.
I'm sorry, but I just can't see Jose Mourinho stood on the touchline with a bobble hat on at Hamilton Academicals on a Wednesday night. Yeah, it's just not.
Take him out.
He's going to get booked for that.
Take him out. There we go. Laporte gets his yellow card. That's what you need to do.
Yeah.
44th minute. Take him out.
Take that out.
I'll have the yellow card. You're not scoring. I mean, yeah, Fernandinho and...
Did these bookings count towards other games? Premier League?
Don't think so.
So it makes no difference, does it? Good run by Moira.
So it's worthy of a yellow card. Take that. The danger's sorted there.
Problem is,
worth it. A good tackle from Walker.
Too many yellow cards.
No. Worth it though. I think that was worth it because their players over. Last thing we want to do is concede right on half time.
Yeah.
Get in at 0-0. We can just take it again in the second half. I mean, if I'm City, I'd probably be thinking about. I'm not sure if we're allowed 5 subs. I'm fairly sure we are. Domestic competitions are different to Premier League games. I'm fairly sure we are allowed 5 subs. So I'd be tempted to make a couple of subs at half time. Important players, like you said, De Bruyne, Foden, or someone off. Bernardo and Ferran Torres or somebody on, or Jesus. Here's Mahrez then. Can City find a goal before half time into a minute added on? Here, the chance here for Cancelo. Oh, what a save! What a save from Hugo Lloris! What a shot from Joao Cancelo! He does really well there, Lloris, to actually get to the far post. Was it going in was the question. I'm not sure. I think it was going straight onto the post.
Good save, wasn't it?
It's a good save nonetheless. I think that's going onto the post. Lloris is a fantastic goalkeeper. Yeah. Fantastic goalkeeper. So City will be allowing one last opportunity here from the corner. Need to make sure it counts. Make sure we're not doing what we did last time and working the ball. As De Bruyne puts it in, it's deep. It's cleared by Diaz. Headed back in, though. And it's headed back into the danger zone. It's going to be cleared. And that will be half-time. It's half-time here at Wembley. It's Manchester City 0, Tottenham Hotspur 0. City have by far been the best team here so far. Plenty of opportunities galore. Great block shots on Raheem Sterling, on Phil Foden. Cancelo's just gone close. Mahrez has gone close a couple of times. De Bruyne has put in some gorgeous balls into the box for City to attack as well. It's just not quite there. We're at about 95%. That final 5% is us actually just putting the ball into the back of the net. We haven't found a way past Lloris. We haven't found a way past Alderweireld as of yet, and it is 0-0. And Tottenham do look a threat on the counter-attack. City have had to take a couple of yellow cards to take out the threat of the counter-attack. They've had a couple of corners. There is the danger there for City that while we're not finding goals, Spurs could find their goal. Be clinical like Chelsea were, like Leeds were when they beat us, and if that's the case, then City could well lose their chance at the first bit of major silverware. As it is, we still await the first goal here at Wembley. It is half-time, and it is Manchester City 0, Tottenham Hotspur 0. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through the stats very quickly, and then I'm going to go through the latest scores from around the ground, and I'm going to provide the half-time entertainment, which is very exciting, actually. It's actually some review on Manchester City vodka, so that is for everybody to enjoy. But before I do that, make sure, like always, if you are enjoying the content, do leave a thumbs up. That would be much appreciated. 100 likes, it's on the horizon. 9 likes away. Any help towards that would be much appreciated. Don't forget to subscribe if you are new around here. Press that red button, press the bell, and put your push notifications on. And also don't forget to go and check out today's sponsor, which is OneFootball. You can go and download the OneFootball app through the link at the top of my description. It does help to support the future content created here on my channel. So, using the OneFootball app as my sponsor, Aymeric Laporte is the first yellow card for Manchester City. At the other end, it's Sergio Reguillon that is on the yellow card list for Tottenham Hotspur. In terms of possession for this game, it is currently 64% possession for Manchester City and 36% possession for Tottenham Hotspur. Tottenham Hotspur have had one shot, none on target, no save for Steffen to make. That one shot was a glanced shot from Toby Alderweireld that went wide. Manchester City have had 10 shots, just one on target, which is pretty disappointing there. Quite a few of them have been block shots, important blocks from Tottenham. City, though, in the second half need to be working on being more clinical. I'm fairly sure we're allowed 5 subs, and I reckon, if not at half-time, certainly by the 55th to the 60th minute, a couple of subs will be made. We've got a big game on Wednesday against PSG. Let's not beat around the bush. That is a very, very important game, and I think City will be looking to try and come out all guns blazing in the second half to try and get that goal to give us something to work with and defend, because I think the last thing City want right now is extra time and then penalties in the build-up to a massive Champions League semi-final match, first leg as well, in Paris against PSG on Wednesday, sorry. So we need to be very careful going forward into that. I think City have built up, and I think we've looked fine. I think we've found space really well. We've pressed really well. We've done everything right. We've just not found the goal as of yet. Now, going around the grounds for today, Premier League, it's finished Wolves 0, Burnley 4. Fantastic win that for Burnley. Also finished Leeds United 0, Manchester United 0. It means City are 10 points clear of United with 5 games to play. Simple equation for Manchester City. 6 more points wins us the Premier League. Win our next 2 games. The Premier League is coming to the Etihad Stadium. It's coming back to Manchester City. At 7 PM BST, you've got Aston Villa taking on West Brom in a Midlands derby. Now, moving on to the Championship, it's finished Reading 2, Swansea City 2, and Bristol City 2, Luton Town 3. Good games there. Lots of goals. In the Carabao Cup, it is currently half-time. Manchester City 0, Tottenham Hotspur 0. Tottenham Hotspur are 6-1 to win this game at this moment in time in 90 minutes. In the Women's Super League, it's finished Manchester United Women's side 4, Tottenham Hotspur Women's side 1, Arsenal Women's 2, Brighton Hove Albion Women's side 0, Birmingham City Women's 1, Reading Women's side 1, and West Ham United Women's side 0, Everton Women's side 0. In the Women's Championship, it's finished quite a few games. Charlton Athletic 2, Durham Women 1, Coventry United 5, Crystal Palace 2, Lose 1, Leicester City 0, London Bees ladies 3, Blackburn Rovers ladies 2, and Sheffield United 0, Liverpool women's side 1. Quite a few women's games actually. Women's Champions League, PSG women's side 1 and Barcelona 1, and Bayern Munich ladies side are currently leading 2-1 against Chelsea in Germany in the 61st minute. In the Scottish Cup, Aberdeen 0, Dundee United 3, good win that for Dundee United, and later on this evening at 6:30pm BST you've got Rangers taking on St Johnstone. In La Liga, it's finished Huesca 0, Getafe 2, and Villarreal 1, Barcelona 2, big win that for Barcelona of course in La Liga. Celta Vigo taking on Osasuna at 5:30pm BST. Sevilla taking on Granada at 5:30pm BST as well. Before this evening at 8pm, Athletic Bilbao are taking on Atletico Madrid. Big game that for Atletico Madrid. In the Bundesliga, it's finished Leipzig 2, Stuttgart 0, and it's currently Mönchengladbach 3, Bielefeld 0 after 22 minutes. In Serie A, it's finished Benevento 2, Udinese 4, Fiorentina 1, Juventus 1 as Juventus dropped more points. Inter Milan 1, Verona 0. It's currently Cagliari 1, Roma 0 in the 21st minute, and at 7:45pm at BST at Atalanta are taking on Bologna. In Ligue 1 in France, it's finished Nice 3, Montpellier 1, Rennes 5, Dijon 1, Lorient 4, Bordeaux 1, Strasbourg 1, Nantes 2, Lens 2, Nîmes 1. It's currently Angers 0, Monaco 0 in the 56th minute. And at 8pm BST, you've got Lyon taking on Lille. In the Eredivisie, it's finished Emmen 3, Heracles Almelo 1, ADO Den Haag 0, Fortuna Sittard 3, Ajax 2, AZ Alkmaar 0. Currently latest scores FC Twente 1, FC Utrecht 2 in the 77th minute, and Feyenoord 0, Vitesse Arnhem 0 in the 77th minute. In Portugal, it's finished Boavista 0, Maritimo 1. At 5:30pm BST, Rio Ave are taking on Fiera, and at 8pm BST, Sporting Braga are taking on Sporting Club de Portugal. And lastly, in the United States of America, in the MLS, it's finished Atlanta 3, Chicago 1, Minnesota United 1, Real Salt Lake 2, New England Revolution 1, DC United 0, Philadelphia Union 1, Inter Miami 2, Colorado Rapids 1, Austin FC 3, Portland Timbers 2, Houston Dynamos 1, and LA Galaxy are taking on New York Red Bulls at 10:30pm BST. So there we go. They are all the latest scores from around the ground. Do hope everyone did enjoy that. We're now only 3 likes away from 100 likes, ladies and gentlemen, so any help towards that would be much appreciated. We are now going to be providing to you the halftime entertainment for today's game. It's an extra special video provided by Mixid, my partner channel. His link in description. Go and subscribe to his channel, like and subscribe over there. He has provided to you guys the Man City vodka review, an official alcoholic drink provided by Manchester City, which is available on some of his websites. If you go and check out his video, he does have the link to that vodka in his description. I also helped him provide with the vodka review, so do enjoy that as your halftime entertainment for today's video.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Mixed channel where we do cocktails, mocktails, drinks and all sorts. But today we are reviewing the Manchester City and vodka. As you can see, we've got today's guest, JSGC. So welcome back on the channel.
Thank you,
It's been quite a while since I've had you on here.
It has, too long.
Yeah. But as you can see from the Manchester City vodka, I bought this from Bohemian Brands and it was priced at £39.95, just under 40 quid. But I think it's a nice colour because it's nicely presented, and as you can see it's got a nice badge, it's very nicely decorated. So we'll try it out because we'll see what we think of it. Does it live up to its name or is it overpriced and rubbish? Okay. So as you can see we've got 2 shot glasses as well in the preparation for the upcoming Champions League semi-final. So I'll let you have the Manchester City shot and I will have the PSG shot.
Traitor early.
But yeah, so if you want to get this, we've got from Bohemian Brands because I ordered it off of them. So the interesting thing is official Manchester City merchandise, as you can see here.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it's because I'll have to research that. I've never ever seen it on your website.
Yeah, because it's got mancity.com/shop. So.
Yeah, but I've never ever seen this on your website when I've looked.
So that's interesting.
But just to let you know, guys, if you do look at Bohemian Brands, they do other football teams as well with the drinks on the vodkas and others. So you've got Arsenal, you've got Celtic, West Ham,
Man City,
of course. They don't have a Man United one
yet.
Yeah,
I'm sure they will. Cool. Okay.
But so they do have the Tottenham one.
Oh, do
As you
they?
can imagine, it's just pure vodka like that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I get it. Right, it's 700ml, this bottle. I imagine it'd be working well with any mixers or anything like that you wanting to use it with. Obviously, it's sky blue in colour, so if you're wanting to have any vodka-based sky blue cocktails, then it'd work.
Figure like your blue curacao thing to put in, but it's a blue raspberry vodka, just to let you know, it's blue raspberry this.
Crack it open, let's taste it.
Yeah.
Crack it open, let's go. Nice. Okay, that's a nice smell. Yeah, it's a nice smell. Bottoms up.
Bottoms up.
There's that sky blue colour. I'll let you pour yours.
Yeah.
Smells nice. Okay.
Yeah. I should have done this a couple of winks when it's the semi-final time.
Never mind. Might be out by the semi-final.
If I had a bit more time like that.
Right, let's
I'll go.
taste.
Chin chin.
Chin chin. Strong that.
Well, it is a vodka. But I can certainly get the taste notes. It is a blue raspberry like that.
37.5%. Ooh.
It's not too overpowering either. Like that. No, like the fruity flavours do normally. I certainly taste the vodka in it.
Yeah, that's strong vodka. Okay, cool.
Certainly not a weak one.
No,
Let's say it's 40.
37.5.
So it's 37.5%. Because they are a company down in London if you wish to order from them.
Yeah. I think it's more of a novelty.
It is.
More than anything.
Like a collection. It adds a nice novelty collection to the background to say, hey, I've got Man City vodka.
Coming soon.
Yeah.
To my background.
It's another one. So I've got a spare bottle.
Cool. I don't think there's really too much else to add, if I'm honest.
No, it's quite nice because it's not too overpowering. It's certainly not a fruit flavour like you'd think it'd dominate. Like some brands do, it can dominate the vodka, but it's certainly not. You can taste it, the blue raspberry, but it's certainly not dominating the vodka.
We will ask the important question now. What was its price?
£39.95, just under 40 quid.
Is it worth £40? Is it better than Smirnoff? How much is Smirnoff you get in a bottle?
For Smirnoff, again, under 20 quid easily, like we normally do.
Under £20. Is the price reflecting the quality for you or not?
Not really.
Not really. Put that badge on the front, make it look nice, charge more. It's a good
Yeah,
novelty for your club
it's
to
a nice
have.
novelty like that.
It is, yeah. A bit overpriced, but you're going to be paying more when it's having the club and it's official, like you said, merchandise and stuff.
Yeah, one thing I do like about it, at least I got it right with the colour, is blue. That's what I do like about it. It's a novelty, it's blue, and it's a nice collection. Just get it out.
Nice.
It's not an awful vodka, one bit.
No.
So it's like what you say, Smirnoff. It's not great vodka, but
No. It's nice.
I prefer Russian like that, Russian standard. I thought it went for a vodka.
It's strong, that. Very
Yeah, they're strong and lives up to it like that.
Okay.
Like you said. I think it's 30 quid, it'd be a very nice value for money like that, but it's certainly a novelty, and that's all the thing I've collected it for. I thought it's a nice present. So Man City vodka, just couldn't resist. I thought it'd appeal to you as well.
Certainly does.
It really appeals for matches like that. If you like your vodka,
Yeah.
I'd recommend it for you. Does the job, it's nice and strong as well. It's not too fruity flavoured, doesn't overpower it.
Yeah.
And it's what it does what it says on the tin. It's a vodka.
It's nice.
It's a nice design as well. I do like the design of the bottle.
Yeah, I do as well. It is nice.
Me overall, I think it's a 7 out of 10.
I agree, I'm going to match that. 7 out of 10, so 14 out of 20 combined between us. It's a good vodka. It's a strong vodka. It's got a nice fruity flavoured taste to it that isn't too overpowering. It's still got the vodka taste there. Comes in a nice packaging, nice bottle, and a really good novelty gift to have if you are a Manchester City fan.
As I said, I think it'd be very good as a mixer to make other cocktails. That's why I'd give it a 7 out of 10. I think it was good quality. It's not to see a blue vodka.
No.
I think that's all there is to say in the matter, really. It's a nice It's a nice idea. It's quite tasty. It's not awful.
Yeah, I agree.
Certainly make a nice a mixer with other cocktails. As I've got a few ideas. Certainly
makes a nice birthday gift.
Yeah, it's
or any present.
Any Manchester City fan I would recommend as a gift for that.
Yeah. Okay,
So
cool.
that is the Manchester City vodka review. I hope you enjoyed the video. Do let me know in the comments below. What do you think of it? Would you buy this Manchester City vodka from Bohemia?
Thank you very much to Mixid for providing today's half-time entertainment. It is a long one. I've had to reel it on as we have just had starts here for the second half for this game, which Tottenham have got us underway with, who are attacking from right to left, City attacking from left, to right. So thank you very much to Mixid for providing the entertainment for this video. It is much appreciated. Do you want to go and check out the full video for him? Then do go and check out his channel. His link is in my description. If you want to go and check out his video and his channel, go and like and subscribe over there. Mixid is aiming for 1,000 subscribers now. He is only 191 subscribers away from that goal, so let's get him there. Any help towards that would be much appreciated. Mixid, of course, a partner channel of the JSGC channel. Whoa, right, Tottenham that's started brightly here in the first minute. Son inside the penalty area.
Forgot you were playing.
I think Tottenham have struggled to get a few of their attackers involved in this game so far, haven't they? As we do pass, the shot comes in and it's wide. There was a chance there for Lo Celso. I think Steffen's got a good hand onto that and out for a corner to Spurs. Yeah, it's a really good save from Steffen. A shot on target there. Just to start, I'm sure Spurs are looking for... Try and find that early goal. Get a really good shot away and a nice test there for Steffen. And a good save that as well. Considering he's had not much to do at all in the first half. A test there within the first 90 seconds of the second half for Steffen. Keeping the score at 0-0 as it is out for a corner. So the opportunity isn't over just yet. Corner's going to come in from Son-Heung Min. It's not a bad ball in, and it should be cleared by Manchester City. Raheem Sterling bringing City away here on the counter-attack, as we have passed 100 likes, ladies and gentlemen, so thank you everyone for that. It is much appreciated. Sterling works it out to the left-hand side. Foden. Tottenham have managed to get a few defenders back. Here's Mahrez as the overlap of De Bruyne to use. Here's De Bruyne. Cuts it onto his left foot. He takes a heavy touch, and it's a good tackle. And he's going to get a free kick as well whilst he's at it. De Bruyne's not happy there. I think it's a bit similar to the yesterday incident with that clearance where the player was sent off.
He just swung at the ball.
He's twisted it in. He wants to have a shot. Goes to have a shot, and he doesn't even touch him. What's he holding his leg? I don't know.
God!
They're a bit pansy.
You know, it needs clamping down on all this play acting, doesn't it? It only carries on because you know it's allowed to. Yeah, I should be looking at that and going, he's cheating. Getting booked.
Yeah. Say, right, I'm giving you a free kick. It was going to be a free kick in the first place. There's absolutely no need for the theatrics there. Yeah. It's over the top. You're having a yellow card. Carry on with it. You'll be sent off.
It'll soon stop them doing it, won't it?
Yeah.
But Tottenham seems to be really bad for it for some reason.
Over dramatic.
It's just not on, is it? It's just...
No. I think we'll aim for 120 likes now. That would be fantastic. Any help towards that would be much appreciated. That's out for a throw in there to Manchester City. As Tottenham's look to try and start brightly here at the start of this first half. City have made no changes yet. I reckon, like I said, 55, 60 minutes in, City will be looking towards their substitute bench. Dale's informed me 4 subs are allowed by Man City in the first 90 minutes. If it goes to extra time, we are allowed to make a 5th. If City choose not to make all 4 subs in 90 minutes and it goes to extra time, so say if we make only 2 subs, which is quite a possibility, we are allowed to make another 3 subs in extra time to get up to 5. There's a poor ball forward there from Cancelo, just goes straight into the arms of Hugo Lloris. City, I've got a couple of players. I can see Ake warming up there on the left-hand side. I can see Bernardo Silva warming up. I'm not too sure who the other player is there. I think it might be Ferran Torres. So I think Nathan Ake could be a sensible choice to come on, perhaps for Ruben Dias, to get him nice and fully rested for the match against PSG. I'm going to presume any player coming off early is definitely going to be starting against PSG, because there's a reason they're coming off.
Give it another 10, you would expect a substitute.
I would, yeah. I'd expect to see a sub.
Although Pep seems to forget he's got subs sometimes.
Odds on Pep making no subs. That's good turn from Kane. Good work from Kane as well. He keeps hold of the ball. He plays a ball forward. Here is Son-Heung Min's son now. Uses Reguillon back to Harry Kane out on the left hand side. Crossfield pass. It's a good crossfield pass to Serge Aurier. He's forced backwards though. Good couple of touches by, I think it was Lo Celso. Kane hasn't really got anyone to aim for, so he's forced backwards. Winks with a poor ball over to Aurier, and it's out for a throw into Manchester City. So Spurs just starting to have a bit more possession, a bit more confidence, and a bit more of a belief in their play since coming back out for the second half. City need to just up the ante, up the gears, and try and find that level we was hitting in the first half, asking questions of Tottenham, making things happen, and most importantly just be clinical is what I'd be looking for. That's a good ball out to the left hand side. Here is Cancelo. Chooses not to use Foden, uses De Bruyne instead. De Bruyne chips the ball forward towards Foden. It's too much on it, and it's out for a goal kick. They're appealing for offside, so it could be offside as well. Bit too much on that from De Bruyne. Right idea.
I think they probably held the line well, so Foden was having to.
Yeah.
He just, wait. Having to wait. Saying about Dyer in his position, he's not been too bad at that in that role there, is he?
Centre back now.
He's
made it his own. He's had a good game.
Alderweireld
I think when it starts not to work for Dyer, would probably be a game where Tottenham are expected to dominate the game and dictate the pace of the game.
He is a confidence player, I think, like you say. When look at England in the Euros, I didn't rate him before, but I thought he was quite good. I mean, the ball away quite a lot, I suppose, but as they grew, he grew into it. You know what I mean? And then
yeah, it took a lot of confidence from scoring that winning penalty, didn't he, against Colombia? Well, a very good penalty, I will add.
Better than previous quarter-final.
Better than other penalty shootouts have involved in England. To be honest, there's no such thing as a bad penalty if it goes in the back of the net, is it? It's not a bad penalty, it's done its job.
Yeah.
It's just weren't the best. I'm not really seeing Hojbjerg involved too much at the moment. Here's Harry Kane. He's not really... Problem with Harry Kane is he's not got much pace. So when Tottenham want to come forward on the counter-attack, City have managed to get everyone back now.
He drops deep. I think they just leave that to Son, don't they? And Kane seems to drop deep to pick the ball.
Yeah.
I think
Kane's
sometimes he hinders people by dropping too deep.
That's a great ball. Here's Foden.
Harry Kane's a great finisher. You want him in that box, don't you?
Yeah.
He's just not got the pace sometimes, like you said, to get...
Walker.
To be
it's a great pass. Mahrez now. I'd like to see Mahrez just taken onto his right foot. That's a great turn, and a shot comes in and it's blocked well again. I'd like to see Sterling and Mahrez. I'd like to see Foden go through the middle, Sterling out on the right hand side and Mahrez on the left hand side, just to avoid this cutting in. I'd like to have seen Raheem Sterling there have a full run at a Reguillon who's on a yellow card then. Yeah,
try and push him into something he doesn't want to do.
Yeah. Sterling's on his right foot, running at you. Do you know what I mean? Dribble it past you. Get a well. Don't give a free kick. Referee's given a free kick against Fernandinho, but City managed to win that loose ball there.
Sometimes
could have been play on.
I know he's just been kicked, but overreacting has caused that whistle to go. Look, nothing's really happened there. He should be looking. If he's seen his team carry on with the ball, he should be up on his feet and allow that. Sometimes the ref will think, I'm going to stop that because there might be something wrong with it.
Here's Sterling into the penalty area, and it's not a good shot, and it's high and it's wide and out for a goal kick. This game has lacked clinicalness. It's had everything else, just not clinical. We await the first goal still. Yeah, it's just
anything with it at all.
yeah, it's got too much over it. Foot's under that too much. It's going to keep rising and rising. That not a good hit that by Raz, and out for a goal kick. We're through the first 10 minutes here of the first half. Manchester City 0, Tottenham Hotspur 0, ladies and gentlemen. 35 minutes remain of the Carabao Cup final. We've not yet had a difference here. Manchester City, though, of course, did something similar against United in the semi-finals. Very patient, wait for the opportunity. When the opportunity arrives, take it, and take your opportunity again to kill the game late on is what we did there. It was a near-perfect performance against a good team away from home, and maybe that's what City are looking towards here in London against Spurs. As the sun's disappeared, no longer looks as warm and nice, does it there now? It's a poor pass and poor touch from Walker as well.
Poor ball, wasn't it?
Yeah, poor pass from Gundogan, and it's out for a throw-in, a cheap throw-in to Tottenham inside the City half.
Played well this season, Walker.
He's had a good season. Which is good to see.
Question marks weren't there over whether he was going to make it at City for a bit.
I think he's one of them players that, you know, he's so focused on pace. He's a good defender, and pace makes all the difference for him. I think when his legs start to go, is when he'll have the problems, and at some point his pace will go. But look at Jamie Vardy, he's still got his burst of acceleration and pace, and he's like 33, 34. Yeah. As Gundogan makes up for his giveaway goal and wins the ball back.
36,
I don't know, he's getting on, but
quick he is.
Yeah, he's still right up there.
You know, if you
that's a great pass from De Bruyne to Foden. Here's Sterling in the penalty area. Well-timed pass to Cancelo. He drills it across to the near post, and nobody's there to attack it for Manchester City, and Hugo Lloris picks up the football. Sterling was nearly offside there. He didn't need to be. Gundogan doesn't pull out that challenge. Ball rises up. Aurier. Header isn't accurate, and Sterling can pick that ball up.
Free kick.
Plus Lo Celso.
He's not give it.
No, he's given a throw in. Don't really get how he can give some free kicks in the first half, like that one against Harry Kane. Yeah, that one's deemed perfectly fine. It's not a free kick. Inconsistent. The officiating's terrible, isn't it?
It's horrendous in the UK. In Premier League, it's just
nobody knows
what
in England. It's bad.
Yeah, nobody
just has the EFL. It's
clue
rubbish.
What they do.
It's absolutely rubbish. Here is Lucas Moura now. I remember watching a Europa League final match, and the linesman said that wasn't offside.
In terms of
keep it, I was going to say, don't let the linesman make that decision for you. Keep it in. Here's De Bruyne, good work, and City can have a free kick. They'll be happy with that. De Bruyne takes quick. Here is Gundogan, Sterling.
FIFA make up the rules for the officiates to follow.
I'd have thought so.
It all comes from FIFA.
I would have thought so, yeah.
And then passed down to
UEFA. UEFA will pass it down to the domestic leagues,
but
and
then like each domestic league is so different. Shouldn't they have, I suppose it makes it difficult then for when they're playing each other in European competition.
Yeah, I remember watching a Europa League final, and the linesman kept his flag down. He said it weren't offside, and the ball went in the back of the net, and the referee said in the build-up there was an offside, and the linesman said no, there wasn't, and the referee stuck with his final decision of offside, and I was like, the linesman's better position than the referee. The replay showed referee was correct. It was offside. I thought that was an amazing decision. Referees, do you know what I mean? I was like, that's the top level officiating that you're brave enough to make a call like that, to do a call like that.
This is what we've said before. This is what VAR's stopping now, because the referee now doesn't have to make that decision because he'll just go straight to VAR. And then basically what he's doing is washing his hands of any he's just saying, well, it's not my fault.
Fernandinho takes a tactical foul and a yellow card. I think it's always worth a betting tip. If Fernandinho was in that starting 11, anytime, yellow card. He's just a walking yellow card.
It's just his style of playing too. I think every team has one, don't they?
Yeah. What's my job? If they're going on the counter-attack, you're not getting past me. That's great work from Sterling, though.
Yeah.
Into the penalty area. Takes an extra touch too many. I don't get when he gets into that position where he doesn't just drill a low shot in.
No, for me...
Even if it's a you know what I mean? The keeper will make a save.
For me, sometimes he just keeps hold of the ball just a little bit too long.
Loads of Spurs fans in there with no masks on, aren't there?
Just kick it at the keeper.
Here is Son now, poor, and Cancelo can intercept. Spurs are growing into this game, and because they're growing, they're committing more men. They're committing more men forward, and it's allowing City a bit of space.
City 100 mile an hour, aren't they, all the time?
So I can see something giving quite soon. We're at that magical 60-minute mark. We've still not made any subs. We've still got players warming up.
Aguero?
I think that's Aguero going through the routines there. He might be ready to come on soon. Could be for one of the wingers. Foden or
well played.
Mahrez. Cancelo. Good work from Cancelo. It's not a bad ball in at all. Here is Mahrez on the opposite flank. Can he get a ball across?
That's
he can.
Good ball.
And Gundogan's under it and it's over the bar.
It's a good ball that way.
Gundogan was a step forward, weren't he? So he's always behind him and he's had to lean back and get his head on it. Which loops it up and over the crossbar, unfortunately.
That was a good ball in that first one.
And still, he doesn't even go for it.
He's only 3 foot. Yeah, he's just
it's always over it. He's always over him.
Took some head of that to put that in, wouldn't it? Look, he's just...
Yeah. But sometimes it's just about testing the keeper, isn't it? Yeah. So yeah, 61 minutes in with... We still await the first goal here. Less than half an hour to go. We're on 108 likes, which is fantastic. Thank you everyone for that. Got nearly 70 people tuning in, which is brilliant as well. So thank you everyone for tuning in and choosing my channel as your live watch-along coverage of the Carabao Cup final between Manchester City and Tottenham Hotspur. It is Manchester City 0, Tottenham Hotspur 0 at this moment in time. So do make sure you leave a thumbs up if you are enjoying this video. Don't forget to subscribe as well if you are new around here. Press that red button, press the bell, and put your push notifications on. We are aiming for 17k subscribers, so any help towards that will be much appreciated. We've got plenty more Manchester City and football content to come. And do go and check out today's video sponsor, which is OneFootball. The link to the app, which is free to download, is at the top of my description. Downloading that app gives you the best footballing app out there and also helps to support the future content created here on my channel. Great skills there from Foden. I can see Manchester City have got a subscript on the stairs ready to come on, so we are going to be bringing a player on very soon. Who that's going to be, I couldn't quite see. Kane, why has he not played the pass earlier? Big chance here, and that's a terrible pass. Terrible pass from Hojbjerg. Hojbjerg should have just put his foot through that.
Why didn't he shoot? That is a waste.
Don't get why he's blaming Reguillon for making the run there. Hojbjerg should have just put his foot through that.
Has he put him off? He's
Maybe.
not happy with him, is he?
Harry Kane's gone down. Harry Kane's going to get some treatment. He may well go off.
He's fell into the. I think he's fell into the grass.
I'm wondering if he's fully fit. Just brought him in for this game.
I'm sure he falls as he passes it. Maybe
he should have played that pass a lot earlier, right there.
Yeah, see, look there. He's gone into the grass himself. Oh, he bumped into
his knee. It's a poor pass. Walker does well there, covering the ground.
I did so much. He's fuming, isn't he? Hojbjerg at him.
He should have just put his left foot through it.
Yeah.
Kane looks all right to continue. He's jogging. As Joao Cancelo has the ball for City on the left-hand side. The referee plays an advantage. Gundogan doesn't want it.
What is he doing on the floor there like that?
Make sure we get the 3 kick.
Come on. Get up. You're a grown man.
Fairly sure he has kids.
With kids. Get up. Watch. I mean, what? It's not that bit. Watch now. There.
Right.
They go back the other way.
I've not got the 3 kick. Yeah. Picked himself an injury up in the rolling around.
Probably done more damage to himself rolling about than the actual tackle.
That's funny. Here's Fernandinho. Walker. Yeah, I criticise Spurs for it, so I'm not going to sit here and not criticise City for it. They need to criticise him for it. It's theatrics that, quite frankly, isn't needed. Referee played advantage. He gave a free kick. It's a free kick. It's nothing more. Doesn't need the rolling around. It doesn't need the jumping. As soon as you take a touch, the theatrical jump and then... No. He's holding his leg. Oh, yeah, it's hurt, but he looks perfectly fine to me. Something I expect from a child, but there we go. Here's Foden. Sterling, back to Foden. Gundogan, 64 minutes in, 0-0. Ball gets chipped in. It's not a bad ball in towards Mahrez, but picked off by Hugo Lloris. and out for some possession for Tottenham Hotspur.
Gareth
Gareth Bale is ready to come on. Is that Ndombele? Oh, Sissoko that's going to be coming on as well for Tottenham. So Tottenham twisting first. You wouldn't think Man City have got a big Champions League semi-final coming up on Wednesday that Spurs are going to be making a sub before us. We did have a player stripped on the stairs about a couple of minutes ago. I'm not sure if they're lined up ready to come on or not. I'll wait to see. They did have a player stripped ready to come on, but there we go. It's good work from Gundogan, and City can come away with the ball once more. Who you reckon's coming off? They're zooming in on Lucas Moura, so I'm going to presume he's coming off the Bale. I reckon Winks. I reckon Winks for Sissoko. I don't see Harry Kane coming off, not for such a big game. 0-0, poignant part of the game now. 25 minutes to go. Lo Celso?
No, the left back then.
Reguillon.
I could put Bale in that position.
Quite possibly. To try and get forward. Son-Heung Min Son gets a touch of that. He's got Kyle Walker for company. Walker's just going to force him outside as well. Son does to find a pass to Hojbjerg. Here is Reguillon now to Hojbjerg, who just had that mix up just a couple of minutes ago. Harry Winks now plays a pass to Lo Celso. Hojbjerg inside the City. No, I don't like him anymore. Inside the City half here, Lucas Moura drops deeper. Here is that's not a poor. That's a pretty poor ball in Walker.
Well played.
Walker sees the danger there and just boots the ball out for a throw in here for Spurs. And that's going to allow Spurs to make their substitutes as well. So they're making their couple of subs. They're allowed 4 subs, remember, ladies and gentlemen. First substitution is going to be Gareth Bale coming on for Spurs. And coming off it is Lucas Moura. So that does not surprise me. I'm wondering if Bale's going to go on the right-hand side still, or whether he'll move to the left. I reckon he'll probably go on the right-hand side. Although it looks like he's trotting over to the left. So perhaps they're going to move Son-Heung Min Son to the right. And coming off, I think it's Lo Celso for Sissoko. And it is Lo Celso that's going to come off. So Spurs twist first, 67 minutes in, 23 minutes remaining of this game.
You saw that Stephen Boozewine, something like it's called.
Bergwijn. Yeah.
Spurs.
Winger. He likes scoring past us.
He does.
Yeah.
The kid they got from Ajax, weren't he?
Yeah. He's not really hit it off for them
they
yet.
say they put a lot into him, didn't they?
Bring him in and
signing, weren't he, at the time?
See if he can make the difference out wide for them. Yeah. Yeah, it looks like Bale's going on the left-hand side, Son on the right-hand side. After a bit of confusion there, as Son was trotting through the middle and so was Kane. Kane's still on the pitch. So Son's going to go out wide. It's an option, that Son through the middle. Causes problems. So we'll see what Gareth Bale can do. Apparently prepared to do another year at Real Madrid.
Yeah, I read that, yeah.
To see out his contract, and that'll be him. He stinks of China, doesn't he? Going to China.
Yeah.
Big money.
I'd like to say America, but because of the wage cap might just put him off a bit. But you never know, he's earned enough now. He might be quite happy there.
Into Miami or something.
You can see it, mate. You can
Mahrez
see it.
now into the penalty area. Not a good pass, but out for a corner. Bit of a cheap corner for City to get. I'll take that.
I certainly won't be surprised.
Yeah. So, big Champions League game coming up. We've made no subs. It's making me itch a little bit. Got good quality players on the bench. Like for likes.
You've got to get to a point of...
Yes. I don't know. Here's De Bruyne. Not a good ball in and out for a goal kick to Spurs. I can see this going to extra time. I think the players on yellow cards will be coming off. I think the last thing we need in this cup final. So Fernandinho and Laporte.
Well, Fernandinho's not going to play easy during the week.
Knows Laporte, but I'd just bring them off because I think in terms of we've got 4 subs to use. Here is Ruben Dias then for Manchester City. City's players have been called back to the touchline. Are any of them going to come on? The fact that one of them's trotting down the tunnel suggests no time soon.
I know.
Yeah. We await. Here is Walker. Good pass into De Bruyne. Gets a pass in. It's headed over the crossbar and out for a corner to Manchester City. Another corner. Such a valuable outlet. I agree, yeah. Pep has serious sub-allergies. Aguero could be a player that could well come on. Jesus would be a player I'd be looking towards. I'd give Aguero's worth 20 minutes, isn't he? Aguero's down there. Look, he's not coming on anytime soon. He's just watching.
Talking Foden through corner.
Yeah, Foden. It's not a bad corner in.
Not a bad corner.
Tottenham do win the header and scramble it clear, only as far as De Bruyne to Mahrez. Back to De Bruyne. He goes deep. It's a great ball in this. It's a great ball. It's a header by Fernandinho into Hugo Lloris to make the interception. That was a great ball from KDB. In deep. He's in such a strong position for City. Them deep positions with KDB there. And Tottenham can come away unscathed. Here is Harry Kane, leaves the ball behind, picked up by Hojbjerg. Here's Reguillon now. Back to Hojbjerg. Can we find a goal? It may be a case. One goal wins this. It's been fairly even this second half, hasn't it? More than the first.
Yeah.
This could go either way, ladies and gentlemen. I think this could well be decided from the substitute bench.
Possibly. And Aguero's a good shout.
Yeah, he's a player that you'd like to come on.
Game for him, isn't it? It'll suit him quite well.
Oh, God, Dale could be set for another half an hour of this. I haven't got a half an hour timer.
Better than half an hour downstairs.
Here we go. It's a good pass though from Gundogan to Sterling into the penalty area. Where's the cavalry? Here's the cavalry. Finds a good pass and Gundogan gets a shot and it's wide.
Brian, were queued up for that.
This is frustrating. Wasted opportunity after wasted opportunity.
There,
Let's have a watch.
It's a great touch. Great one too, that.
Perfectly onside there, Sterling. It would have counted.
Look at De Bruyne's position. Watch. Look.
Oh yeah, if he'd left it. Yeah.
It'd have been one touch, open goal.
I think there's one player Hugo Lloris doesn't want on the end of that.
I think he'd have controlled it, buried it in back at net and then ran off to the sideline ready to be subbed.
Sub me!
I'm done. I want to play midweek. I've finished this game off. That's me done. Take me off. Look at that, 15-2.
Fifteen shots.
Of the Leeds game, isn't it?
2 on target. Hopefully not the same result. Need to learn our lessons. City aren't going to get nilled again, are we? Look at Walker! Like a Giselle. Look at that! Mahrez, great work! Mahrez! Oh, what a save! Rebound! Sterling!
Oh, it's gone out.
It's gone out of play. Corner.
It's got to be a corner. What a save and run that! What a run by Mahrez first.
Oh, that'd have been a great goal. Like a Giselle running there. Kyle Walker. What a run!
Oh, what a save that was.
Great one-handed save from Hugo Lloris.
He's a good keeper. He's a great keeper.
World Cup winner, of course. Corner comes in. Oh, it's a good corner and it's out for a goal kick. A headed clear from Spurs. Hits the back of Fernandinho's head and out for a goal kick. Time running out, ladies and gentlemen. 16 more minutes remain. Manchester City 0, Tottenham Hotspur 0 here in the EFL Cup final. Don't forget, we are aiming for now 120 likes. Any help towards that, ladies and gentlemen, would be much appreciated. 7 likes to go. Mick Sid, I do agree there. Chance that.
Jesus starting midweek.
I reckon it'll be De Bruyne. Going as our sole striker like we did against Dortmund. I reckon it'll be a near enough same team. Yeah, do not forget, if you are enjoying the content, plenty more Manchester City content and football content to come. Do subscribe, press that red button, press the bell and put your push notifications on. Any help towards that would be much appreciated. Don't forget also to go and check out today's video sponsor, which is OneFootball. You can go and download the OneFootball app through the link at the top of my description. Any help towards that, ladies and gentlemen, of course, would be much appreciated.
And is a game this week, Tuesday, Wednesday?
Wednesday evening. On Wednesday evening, we have the massive clash between Paris Saint-Germain and Manchester City. I, of course, will be doing a live watch-along of that game. It's a very frustrating game, this, so far, as we're now only 2 likes away from our aim. I can see this going to penalties, I'll be honest. I think the sooner we start accepting that, the better. I may need to, during the full-time whistle in the gap towards extra time, find a 30-minute timer. Actually, it'd be a 15-minute timer, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
15 minutes. I might have to find one, actually. That'll be my job during the full-time gap.
If it goes, City like scoring late goals as well, don't they?
Yeah.
In fact, actually, you get
time running out here.
They like going behind. I wouldn't really like going 1-0 down and then winning 2-1 before 90 minutes is up.
Yeah. I think we're getting towards that late stage where we can't afford to concede. I think 1 goal wins this.
They defended really well, Tottenham.
Clash. Perhaps you're thinking about being patient. Maybe City are just thinking about.
They've been too patient now.
Yeah.
You can't still be patient at 75, 76.
Guardiola's not happy. Make the subs, Pep. 4 to use. 14 minutes to go. Big game on Wednesday.
80 minutes.
Big game on Wednesday. Someone needs to let him know.
Be happy if you got there and it went to extra time and penalty. You're going to get your money's worth, aren't you?
Yeah. I'd just be thinking if I'm in work. I've done it. I've been there. I've been 0-0 after extra time penalties for the League Cup final. Yeah, we got back at a similar kick-off to this, actually. It would have been 4:30. Coach. So it took. We got back at. What time did we get back at? Got back in at 1, I think.
So you'd be better off driving, wouldn't you, on a Sunday?
Sunday night, yeah.
If you've not got the Monday off.
Yeah. Well, like a free kick referee says no.
You could stay over on the Sunday night, couldn't you, really?
Yeah.
Just get the train back in the morning.
And take it easy, yeah.
I think you could get
if you go into work on... Yeah, you'd still...
get home in 4 hours driving, couldn't you? Be home before midnight if you drove yourself.
Be home for 11. There's a player down. Who's it? Reguillon. So that might be another sub ready for Spurs to be made. Surely City are thinking about making a sub. Come on, Pep.
And whereabouts did he hit his leg?
Through the back of the ankle, the back of the heel.
You give a free kick, no?
No. Was a free kick. But shouldn't surprise you, Dale.
No.
Shouldn't surprise you.
Only give the ones that are not and don't give the ones that are.
Yeah. No, not a surprise, if I'm honest. Kyle Walker has had a good game. Both sides have kept a clean sheet. I think if it stays 0-0 after 90 minutes, I think Hugo Lloris and Eric Dyer and Toby Alderweireld will be right up there for contenders for man of the match. And surely Harry Kane's giving the ball back here. It does happen every now and then where they don't. Should be ashamed.
I'd love not to, though. And they just run off and score.
City have called a couple of subs back again. Look, they're getting stripped. Someone's getting stripped.
Yeah, it looks like...
Who is that?
Jesus or Aguero?
I don't know. Is it Jesus? Someone with black hair.
Looks like Jesus. They've got a similar haircut.
It's hard to tell when they're just small figures, isn't it? I mean, the TV's not exactly small. No. It's still quite difficult to tell who that is.
Of course, it's not real on this TV now.
No.
We'll look at a reinvestment at some point.
HD. 4K.
It's about a 10-year-old now, it's telling it.
Yeah. But it's not exactly small. It certainly does a job.
It's a 48. It's 48 inch.
Does the job. Here is Cancelo then. City ready in their first sub. It's only taken 80 minutes. I said 60 minutes, not 80 minutes, Pep, to make the subs. 20 minutes too late. I mean, we haven't exactly done much in these 20 minutes that these players need to be on the pitch.
No, in fact,
and De Bruyne has fallen over and given the ball away. Here is a chance for Spurs on the counter-attack. These are where we City look vulnerable because that defence. Look at that defence. It's all over the place.
Kane's all over the place. He didn't know
he didn't know where he's going. You could tell Kane's not played for a while. He just chips a ball forward to Son. Diaz deals with that. And Gundogan will mop that up and passes to Cancelo.
That opportunity and he just...
That'll do Gundogan the world of good. He's just about to go and run over there and feel a bit of pain instead.
He needs to come off. Get him off.
Off! Needs to come off.
Bale's not done nothing since he come on.
Bale's not done anything since. I've not really seen Sissoko. In fact, the game's gone very scrappy, if I'm honest. 80 minutes in, the clock's just ticking away.
That would have been brought on for.
Is it Rodri?
Just to stem the floor, like, just to...
Here's Foden. No, now look, now it is going to be Fernandinho coming off for Rodri. Fernandinho that's not going to start against PSG. Pointless.
Pointless sub with midweek. Well, it's not. Jesus is there with Ake.
So they're not coming on. I think it's Rodri coming on this. Here is Mahrez. He goes down under a challenge. Foden picks up the pieces. Chips it out to Cancelo now. On his right foot. So bad ball in. It's well defended by Spurs and they can clear it at the second attempt. They certainly have. Here's Laporte with a good bit of control. Finds Cancelo. City just need to start getting the movement sorted here. So good time to score this. 9 minutes to go in a cup final. Good ball from De Bruyne to Sterling. He goes down under a challenge against Aurier. Free kick is given against Aurier and that will allow City to... Who? Aurier. I thought he had a difficult start when he came to Spurs. Yeah. Seems to have settled in a bit better now, yeah. It's a free kick though, that. Free kick here to Manchester City. It's going to be Rodri that comes on. Please don't be for Fernandinho.
He's got to be. Who else is it going to be? It's not going to be De Bruyne, is it?
Possibly De Bruyne or Gundogan.
Might be Gundogan because he's limping about, isn't he?
Yeah.
And it could well be Gundogan. He's at a point where he just really doesn't want to lose this game.
De Bruyne. It's a great ball in. And it's a goal! Goal to Manchester City! It's Aymeric Laporte with the header to open the scoring of the Carabao Cup final. It's Aymeric Laporte giving Manchester City the lead in the cup competition that we love so much. Laporte puts Manchester City ahead with a great ball in the box from Kevin De Bruyne from that stupid foul from Sergio Aurier on Raheem Sterling. It's a goal to Manchester City and it's City that take the lead here. Brilliant ball in. Oh, what a header. Does the job. Get in, ladies and gentlemen.
Good header, that. Good finish, that.
Oh, that shouting to hurt my side there.
Sissoko, that.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen, the opening goal to Manchester City. Aymeric Laporte strikes again. While we're at it, we're hitting 120 likes, which is fantastic. I said before the game started, it's a big opportunity for Laporte. That if Laporte can do well in this game, keep a clean sheet, grab the winning goal as well, puts himself in strong contention ahead of John Stones for that game against PSG, in my opinion. Yeah?
You would imagine so.
Stones' last game gets sent off. Laporte grab a winning goal. That's where we're going with that. We do get the goal. Spurs have got 7 minutes to save the Carabao Cup. And it's Fernandinho. Called it. Fernandinho comes off for Rodri. Fernandinho isn't going to be starting.
No, if that wasn't a goal, if it was still no, you'd be going, what is he doing?
Hojbjerg comes off as well for Tottenham, and Dele Alli does come on in their third sub.
Been injured, Dele Alli.
Got a bit of an attitude problem.
Has he?
Yeah. Mourinho didn't like him because he didn't train very well, did he?
I don't know.
I feel like Dele Alli would suit a move to a club that's going to play him every game. You know, like a West Ham.
Yeah.
Like it as with Jesse Lingard, I think somewhere like that would really suit him. Where he's going to be the main man.
And Aston Villa.
Yeah. Where he's going to be that main man that he's going to start every single game. And he'll excel because of it. I think West Ham would be a really good move for him. Particularly if they're going to get Europe next season. Probably not going to be Champions League after the loss against Chelsea yesterday.
No, they're still going to get Europa League, aren't they?
Yeah. Laporte with the opening goal here. I've had to wait over 80 minutes for a goal and a sub. De Bruyne! De Bruyne! Oh, what a block! Sterling! Oh! That was a chance to sign, seal and deliver the Carabao Cup back to Manchester. Not yet. Gundogan. What a ball! Sterling into the penalty area. Sterling blocked. Sounds really bad, but I don't get too excited when I see Sterling on the ball.
I think so. He's had a good game, to be fair.
He has done everything. He's done everything right.
Sometimes his decision making's a bit slower than his legs.
Yeah. So the next player's getting stripped, Bernardo Silva. This is surely for a De Bruyne or Gundogan that will be starting on. Oh no. Cancelo's missed it. Aurier. Oh, it's a poor ball in. Bale though on the rebound. Son, there's an overlap. Reguillon.
It's a bad ball.
He gets a ball across and Ruben Dias makes sure he deals with that and it's out for a throw into Spurs.
It's a poor ball.
It was a poor ball, so you've got some defending to do here. There's a chance for Bernardo to come off and it is going to be for Kevin De Bruyne. He's putting a good shift, De Bruyne with the assist. I'll give him the applause. And it's going to be...
He's been on this long.
I'm surprised he's done 86 minutes on his return. When I thought he'd be a cert for starting against PSG. I think Pep's just said, look mate, you're doing 180 minutes or so. You have your rest against Palace. Yeah. You'll have your rest against Chelsea the weekend after. Because I see City going for a weakened team against Palace and Chelsea. And all focus on PSG.
Possibly.
I think City will just be saying to I think City will be relatively happy with a draw from both them games. 2 points, that takes us to 1 win away from the Premier League then. Yeah. With no more Champions League games to come.
No.
Till the final if we get there. Got 4 games to get a win. I think we'd be 3 games to get a win. I think we'd be pretty happy with that. Then you could just then you could just focus on the Premier League and just say full strength, go out, get your win. I think if I'm Pep, I think if I get to that Palace game, I think I'm just saying to them, we're at the point now where tiredness is no longer an option. We're talking 3-4 games. Just go out there and play your socks off, rest, play. That's the situation we might be in. As Bernardo is on for De Bruyne, so that's 2 subs. We've got 2 more available to us. Spurs need a goal. They've got 1 more sub to make.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
Is Aguero going to get... You would imagine he'll probably start Aguero, will he, against Palace?
You would think so, yeah. Steffen surely
He'd hope
play
so.
He's not
played his last game, has he?
Yeah. You would hope so. Sterling surely got the run on Aurier here. And Aurier does well to defend that out for a corner. Under pressure. Good work that from Sterling, and it's good work from Aurier actually, just to deal with the danger. Could easily have given the ball away. Sterling's quicker than him. Pep's animated. Wants that goal, that second goal. Got to keep going here. 2 minutes to go, ladies and gentlemen. The masks are off for the fans. The chanting's going.
Well, he's telling him, look, stewards are telling him to put the mask back on.
It's not an easy thing. It's not an easy job at the best of times. Corner comes in. And it's won by Laporte and it's just wide. City haven't committed too many men forward there, but Laporte wins the header and nearly finds the back of the net. Long ball comes forward. Ruben Dias didn't even go forward. Wins that header. Here's Gundogan. He wants to go backwards. Don't look backwards. Go forward. There's plenty of space here. Bernardo now. Just keep running. Keep going. To Mahrez. To Bernardo. Penalty area now. Squares it across. Headed clear. Just let it go out for a throw. I'd have just let that go out for a throw. Mahrez keeps hold of it instead. Here is Rodri, the other substitute used by City with Fernandinho going off. Here is Mahrez now. City have had a good game here. We've found that goal that we've been looking for. We've been the better team. I think we deserve to win this game. Sterling now. There'll be only one team happier than Man City right now, and that'll be Arsenal. They'll be ecstatic about carrying on their, you don't win trophies.
Never won a trophy.
You watch how many memes there's going to be of Tottenham's trophy cabinet tonight. If City hold on here.
The wall of dust.
Yeah.
And all the rest of it.
Yeah. Less than a minute to go now. 30 seconds to go of normal time. Time running out for Spurs. This is where you could do with experienced manager getting things sorted, not Ryan Mason that's been in charge for a couple of games. Here is Bergwijn coming on. It's a defender off, an attacker on. Aurier off. And Bergwijn on. Backs against the wall for City. All hands on deck.
4 minutes.
You probably think 4 minutes would be added on. They might add 5 minutes on for suspense. Walker clears. They do that.
A minute for suspense.
Don't they? Put an extra minute on for no reason.
They do get minutes.
Here is Mahrez now. Take it to the corner flag. Waste a bit of time. Oh, 3 minutes added on. What a dream. 3 minutes to go here, ladies and gentlemen. For us to hold on and win our first trophy of the season. Here is Bernardo Silva. Rodri now. Just keep hold of the ball. Keep hold of the ball. We win the cup. Here is Cancelo. Gundogan. Foden. Drifting out. Rodri keeps hold of it. Gundogan drifts in. Thought it was the wrong choice. Foden, that's the right choice. Foden! What a block! Right place at the right time again. I think it's that man, Alderweireld. He's right up there for man of the match.
That's a poor ball.
Here is Bergwijn now. He wants to run against Cancelo. Was it Sissoko? Sorry. And there's Bergwijn going up against Laporte. Laporte plays the pass, finds Cancelo. 2 minutes to go. It's a good ball. Here's Sterling.
Gareth Bale have had the ball.
Here's Sterling up against Alderweireld. He's got the cavalry behind him. Sterling drifts and he's tackled.
That's what I mean about he's got to go back.
He needs to just glance and go.
He'd have had a look. Silva was on for that then.
Yeah. That weren't that difficult for a player of that calibre. I'd expect him to be making them passes.
He always wants that extra touch.
Here's Rodri up against Bale. Finds Bernardo Silva. Mahrez now. These City players don't look that tired, if I'm honest, do they?
No.
They look good to go for that match on Wednesday, I reckon. Here's Bernardo Silva. Gundogan goes down under the challenge from Sissoko there. And that'll eat out a few more seconds for Manchester City. Time running out for Tottenham. Maybe 2 more opportunities left in this game, I reckon. We're nearly there, ladies and gentlemen. We are nearly there. Aymeric Laporte to find the goal. 30 seconds to go here. Ali. It's cleared long. Spurs need the ball. Diaz wins the header. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. City now just keep hold of the ball. We win the game. 20 seconds to go. Great ball forward. Here is Phil Foden. I think I'd be looking for a goal rather than wasting time because I think Spurs are that open now. There's an overlap. It's not used by Foden. Foden just wants to keep hold of the ball. 9 seconds, 8 seconds. Ball chipped forward. Offside by a mile. Square it across and put it in the net. Mahrez does. 2-0 Manchester City. It's going to be ruled out this, of course, through VAR because I thought Foden was a mile offside. But it eats away a few more seconds.
Well, it's over now, isn't it?
It will be over. He is offside. Takes a step forward. About a yard offside.
That's it.
And there is the final whistle, ladies and gentlemen. Manchester City are the 2020-2021 Carabao Cup winners. First piece of major silverware ticked off for Manchester City. A treble can still be done. We're on course for the Premier League and we're on course for at least a double. It's been a really good performance from Manchester City. We've kept it tight at the back. We haven't really looked like conceding. It was all about, can we find that goal? We left it late. We left it past 80 minutes. We got the goal though. It was a great ball in from King Kevin De Bruyne from a free kick. and headed in nicely from Aymeric Laporte to ensure that Manchester City win this game against Tottenham Hotspur by 1-0 at Wembley. A very professional performance to ensure that we win the Carabao Cup. We are now the 4 times consecutive Carabao Cup champions. Pep loves the Carabao Cup. Some have even spoken before the game of renaming the cup after Manchester City because we love it that much, and I'm not going to argue against it because we do love it that much. We win it once again. We're now the 8 times EFL champions. We are level with Liverpool for winning the League Cup as many times as them. We only need one more and we become the most successful team ever in League Cup history. We love this competition. We love winning this. I think we've won this now 6 times out of 9, I think, which is an insane stat. And like I said, the last 4 times have been won by Manchester City. This is fantastic, ideal preparation before a mammoth Champions League semi-final first leg game in Paris. The players are delighted. They're full of confidence. They're not going to be bothered about fatigue. Adrenaline will be pushing them all the way. A full-strength team will be out in Paris for that game. This is great preparation. It gets you used to winning. And as I always say, winning breeds winning. Tottenham players look pretty disappointed, as you would expect.
It's Son and Kane. It's not really so much of Kane, but he's not happy. Son is distraught.
Yeah. I think Harry Kane just knows that he'll go somewhere else.
He's not going to be there, is he?
No.
And you know what?
No.
They're just a team that to be fair, they've not actually played that bad today. They defended really well in the first half. In the second half, they slowed the game to their own pace.
Yeah.
They just couldn't.
This is nice.
Yeah, to see the fans.
This is really nice to see City fans for the first time this season. The players actually enjoying it with the fans. It's nice to see Ruben Dias. He's never been to it. He's never played a City game in front of fans. That's a really nice scene. It's only 2,000 fans, but that's a really nice scene there of the City fans enjoying this domestic cup success. That's really nice to see. And like the players can celebrate with fans. We're going to have fans in for that final game against Everton, where hopefully we'll be winning the Premier League, which is all but City getting that job done now. So they'll have more fans to celebrate with, which is good to see. And then it all becomes about this Champions League match, this 2-leg match with PSG. It's massive. It's absolutely massive, that game. I can't wait for it, Dale. First leg and second leg. I'm doing live stream for the Real Madrid-Chelsea games as well. Can't wait.
When's that, Tuesday?
Tuesday. Cannot wait. Cannot wait. Oh, I'm just going to sit here for a minute, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to absorb it and be happy. Manchester City are the 2021 Carabao Cup champions. Congratulations to Manchester City, Pep Guardiola and all the players. Absolutely delighted. I'm going to give my JSGC man of the match to the player that's kept the clean sheet, that's scored the winning goal for Manchester City. Goes to Aymeric Laporte. He's done himself every single favour that he can do in contention of starting for City in the Champions League match on Wednesday. So massive congratulations to Laporte. Massive congratulations to Pep and the team, and massive congratulations to Manchester City as well. This is what football's all about, ladies and gentlemen. Winning trophies. People call it the Mickey Mouse Cup. It's a trophy at the end of the day. It's a day out at Wembley.
You can call it what you want. There's only the top couple of teams that call it a Mickey Mouse Cup, because at the end of the day,
it's a major trophy.
It's not only a major trophy; it's a European qualification. So it's not a Mickey Mouse Cup outside of these. It's a trophy. Who else has won trophies in the last few years? Not many, is there?
No. City love winning things. Pep loves winning things. Serial winner. Another cup final win for Pep.
Years ago, United were like winning everything, and they used to call the UEFA Cup the Mickey Mouse Cup. And then 3 years ago, when they won it, it was the best thing they've ever won.
Manchester United fans will love it.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I mean. So you can't tell me that any team in the Premier League, they've got 40,000+ fans in that stadium, and their team win it, they're going to be going, well, it's only because they won't be there if that's what they thought.
Yeah.
Because they won't be there if that's what they thought. You know what I mean? Because they won't be there if that's what they thought. You know what I mean? Because they won't be there if that's what they thought. You know what I mean? Because they won't be there if that's what they thought. You know what I mean? Because they won't be there if that's what they thought.
Zinchenko looked ready to cry there. Happy. I want the play that like winning breeds winning. Winning these things makes you hungry. It makes Pep Guardiola. All he needs to do is say to the players when they go in is massive congratulations, enjoy this. How's this making you feel? Because if that's how this is making you feel, imagine how it wins winning the Champions League.
If you're a kid, right, and you're playing at you're coming up to, you're doing well at football and the rest of it.
Yeah.
You don't want your manager saying, "Oh, this week, lads, it's only the League Cup, so we're not interested." You know what I mean? You want to win everything. You want to be there. You want to be. Like players like Harry Kane, I'm sorry, he's just not going to be a Spurs player anymore. I don't think.
Not reckon he'll make it past the summer.
I'd be shocked because it's about winning.
Yeah.
It's all right saying it's a Mickey Mouse Cup. He's stood there now with tears in his eyes watching his fellow professionals pick up trophies and he's not getting one. And it's only going to be so long. How many times he's seen it now at Spurs? Champions League final, Premier League runner-up. Everything's second place.
Yeah. It plays on you.
Yeah, of course it will do. If you're a model professional, it will play on you. There's no way you will ever settle for second best. And if there's a single player out there who does, then I'm sorry, you don't deserve to be a professional footballer.
Yeah.
You want to be winning things all the time.
Yeah. I think Harry Kane right now, if Man City were to speak to him and say, "We want to sign you in the summer," I think Harry Kane would be saying, "I want to go.
Mate,
I want to do this."
Mate, I'm sorry. I think he'd probably. There's a couple of teams in this country I think he'd probably move to in a shot.
Yeah.
Really
are we gonna? I don't think. How are we gonna do the medals for this? Because like with coronavirus, I'm not really sure.
On the pitch level, are they?
Are they gonna do it on the pitch?
Possibly.
I've never been a real fan of going up the Wembley steps to.
It's a bit far, a bit long-winded.
It's awkward for the fans. Everything just watching the players walk up and everything. Like, just do it down at the bottom. Yeah. Why does it need to go
do
up
it
there?
In the centre circle or something.
I mean, I get it for the FA Cup final. It's tradition. You normally have the Queen or the King.
Yeah.
I get that. It's prestigious, but for this, there's no reason why.
Yeah.
Just give us the medals and trophy and let us celebrate in front of our fans. Hugo Lloris isn't bothered. Hugo Lloris is like, "I've won the World Cup." Isn't he?
He's a good keeper. Again, there's so many good players individually at Spurs.
Yeah.
But they always
Alderweireld
seem to, they always just seem to just underachieve as a squad.
Yeah. I think the players have got the medals on already, haven't they? Yeah. I think they just go over and get your medal.
Just get a trophy.
Oh yeah, you get your own medal. There you go. Just walk over and get your medal.
See, again, you can see what it means to people. How many times do you see like a runner-up going up on the podium, picking the medal up and getting the medal put over the neck, and they just take it straight off? Because it doesn't mean anything. Coming second doesn't mean nothing.
Nobody's picking up then Carabao Cup drinks.
No, I'd take a couple home to I'd wheel trolley off.
Yeah.
No one want any of these. I'll take it.
They'll take the barrel.
Yeah.
He's having a good look then, weren't he?
No, he's not happy, son. He's completely dejected, isn't he?
But you wake up in the morning and you're like, today's the day I win a trophy. Today's the day I do that.
If you're how long? He's been at Spurs a long time now, hasn't he?
They've not won anything since 2008.
Well, no, that's what I mean. And
it's a travesty, isn't it?
Everything's second place. I'm pretty sure they've been FA Cup runners up in that period.
I'm not sure. I don't think so. I don't recall Spurs getting to a cup final.
Runners up, aren't they?
They were the team that during the season that Leicester won the Premier League. They're the only team to be in a 2-horse race and finish third.
And finished third in the end. Yeah.
Yeah, City told to go and get the winners' medals. At least Gareth Bale has the audacity there to applaud the players, doesn't he?
I'd be taking a bottle of champagne now.
I know, yeah.
Kyle Walker! What a man! What a man! First thing he picks up is a bottle of plug.
Ederson. I'm doing that. Oh, he's changed his mind. He's having that one.
Yeah.
Who's picking up the? Oh, Ruben Dias knows it. Foden's doing it. I know.
Presents.
There he is. Yeah.
Presents for Missy.
Yeah.
Look what I bought you.
Who's getting the champagne? That's the question. Who's going to do that?
I saw you pick it up for free off that table.
Yeah. Look, go on, Bernardo. Pick one up.
No, he's not going for it.
John Stones isn't either. Fernandinho's not going to either. Yeah,
he's got to take them over. Yeah, get one of these.
Give it to Kyle Walker. I'll tell you what. Give it to me.
Christmas presents.
Yeah. Well, what you're saying then, I get. Like, Kyle Walker left Tottenham to join Man City, and reasons...
to win things, for this exact reason.
Yeah.
It don't matter what you're winning.
Yeah.
And that's the mentality you've got, as a professional.
Oh, it's just going to be nice.
In any sport.
Fernandinho, he has the trophy in his hands. And there it is! Fantastic. Fernandinho lifts the trophy for Manchester City. He's covered in champagne. The Manchester City captain. Manchester City Carabao Cup champions once more. 4 times consecutive champions. Look at that for a picture there. Riyad Mahrez is straight away taking that trophy. I'm having it. I'm lifting it. Gundogan gets the trophy now. I'm lifting it. I want it. Players aren't even that bothered about lifting it. I've lifted it before, if I'm honest. Get a couple of the fans on the pitch. You lift it.
Kyle Walker, he just wants someone to spray me in champagne.
Yeah.
Spray me.
Oh, look at that one. Man City's kit man.
He's a kit man. He's quite comical in the.
He's got a bottle.
Thing,
yeah. He's got a bottle out of one of them.
Yeah, I saw him one of the pictures. I think it was when they won the Premier League. He's sliding through the changing rooms in his duds.
Yeah.
He's quite a comical chap, to be fair.
I think the City players all know we've got the big prize coming up soon. The Premier League. That's where the players will go, this is what it's about. Get this back. I'd be pouring some champagne in that and having a drink out of it, wouldn't you?
Yeah, definitely. You might as well, wouldn't you? Milk it. Especially in front of your fans. It's nice to have people there.
I'm delighted for the fans. I'm delighted for the club. Ferran Torres, he's never seen City fans there, so that's nice to see as well.
Oh, Aguero, look, sending Aguero out to fans.
All the City team and squad and managers and coaches can all come in and enjoy this one. Where's Pep?
I
don't know where is Pep. He's got all his assistants there. Kitman loves the camera, doesn't he?
Oh, yeah. Probably.
Knows exactly where it is.
It's good for players like Aguero to seek fans, isn't it? Because it's his last season.
It's last season, yeah.
It'd be disappointing for him and for the fans to not be able to, send him off, so to speak.
Oh, Dale, I want fans back in stadiums. This day makes me more than ever. I just want to go to games again and enjoy things like this. There's no better feeling in the world.
No, you can imagine like now, no fans in there. Be like, no, that's it, done.
Yeah, so I really am happy there's fans there. This is why this game got moved to now, so the chance that we could have fans is more likely than what it was in Feb. So if this was in Feb, there wouldn't have been any fans. It would have been a bit subdued. It'd have been a bit, it'd have been sad.
Yeah, of course it is. But look at
all them neutrals come to watch the cup get lifted. They've gone home. Can't get the staff.
Can't please everybody.
Can't get the staff. Right, ladies and gentlemen. I reckon the celebrations will go long into the evening for Manchester City. I'll just say, soak it in, enjoy it. It's a major cup final for Manchester City that we have won. Cheers, Dale. Thanks for joining in. Yeah, just enjoy it. We'll be back again, as Brian says there. It's a hard-fought victory for Manchester City. Enjoy the trophy. We move on. Our next target, Paris Saint-Germain in Paris. First leg, Champions League semi-final. We will have a match analysis and review of this game against Spurs up tomorrow morning for everybody to enjoy. From there, it's all plain sailing to the Champions League. That is where the build-up takes us, ladies and gentlemen. thank you everyone for tuning in to this live watch along. It's been much appreciated by me. We've smashed past my like target of 120 likes. We're on 133 likes now. Can we get to 140 before the end of the live stream? That would be absolutely sensational. So thank you everyone for the continued support. It is much appreciated by me, as Kyle Walker, Foden, Stones and Sterling, all the English players there, holding up number 4 in a row. Carabao Cup champions. Drink it, soak it in, enjoy it. Champions League, you're next on the agenda for Manchester City. Thank you everyone for watching. Leave a thumbs up if you did enjoy this video. Subscribe to my channel as well. Plenty more Manchester City content to come and football content. We will be doing another live watch along. The next live watch along will be on Wednesday evening for Manchester City in our game where we take on PSG in Paris. I will be doing a live watch along of the other Champions League match between Chelsea and Real Madrid for everybody to look forward to as well. So I'll see you all again for them videos. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below if you're watching this after the live stream or in the live chat as well. Thank you everyone for joining me for this live watch along today on this incredible journey in seeing Manchester City win our first piece of major silverware for the season. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Social media links, they're in the description below, and also on the yellow banner if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. My email also in the description below too. If you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries. I am actively looking for a sponsor, by the way, for my daily Manchester City transfer updates throughout the summer window. So if that's someone that does pique your interest, then do let me know through my email. Nice image there of Tommy Doyle going to lift the Carabao Cup in front of the Manchester City fans. 2,000 fans, of course, in Wembley for this game. So the last thing for me to do on this live watch along is to give a big shout out to OneFootball, because OneFootball have sponsored this live watch along. These videos can continue for you guys, so I do hope that everybody has downloaded the OneFootball app. If you are interested, you can download the OneFootball app through the link at the top of my description. Downloading the OneFootball app does help to support the future content created here on my channel. OneFootball will keep you up to date with the latest fixtures and results. Also the live commentary, what channel you can find the game on, latest football news and transfer news. I do have my promo video ready to roll out for you guys one last time on this live stream, which I'm going to roll for you right now, so roll it. This video is brought to you by OneFootball. If you want to download the OneFootball app, all you need to do is press the link at the top of my description, which will take you forward to where you can download this app. The OneFootball app is extremely useful if you are a huge football fan just like me. It provides you with the latest footballing news, transfer news, and the latest videos as well. It is one source of information of where I get my transfer news from. It also allows you to see the latest scores with what's happening in the footballing world. If you just click on a game, including any Manchester City game, it will not only bring up the latest team news, but it will also bring up the latest statistics and keep you up to date with everything happening in that game. If you want to download this app, all you need to do is press the link at the top of the description to stay up to date. A massive shout out to OneFootball for sponsoring this video. Thank you so much. It is much appreciated. Like I said, if you do want to go and download the OneFootball app, link is at the top of my description. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. That has been the live watch along. It's a game that's produced 62% possession for Manchester City and 38% for Tottenham Hotspur. Spurs have had 2 shots, 1 on target, 1 save all game for Steffen to make. City have had 21 shots, 4 on target, not at our clinical best, yet finding the goal through Aymeric Laporte, who gets my JSGC man of the match. OneFootball have given their man of the match to Phil Foden. Riyad Mahrez has been given the Sky Sports man of the match. I thought De Bruyne had an excellent game and is certainly a contender for man of the match as well. I thought it was a good solid team performance from City. We just lacked the clinical touch. That was it. And I'm confident if we can add the clinical touch and work on our finishing going into that game in Paris, we can get a result in that game. 8 corners for City, 3 for Tottenham Hotspur, just 1 offside for Manchester City, a couple of yellow cards for City and 1 for Tottenham Hotspur. Not a classic, not a great game. Job done though for Manchester City. A major cup final under our belts. Hopefully, fingers crossed, next up, Premier League. 6 more points, 5 with the goal difference that we've got is all that's needed thanks to Manchester United dropping points earlier today away at Leeds United. That is next up, but first, all focus, Paris on Wednesday. I'll see you then. I've been JSGC. Thank you everyone for watching. It has been much appreciated. I hope everyone is safe and well, and I'll see you all again for the Champions League semi-final. Let's go. Soak it in. Enjoy Manchester City becoming the 4 times consecutive Carabao Cup champions, 8-time League Cup winners. Soak it in. Enjoy it. Champions League. That's up next, and this, ladies and gentlemen, is what it's all about. I've been JSGC, bidding you all a farewell. Have a great evening, everybody.